Okay, cool.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the morning show.
Good
Sorry, a
morning.
couple
Good
of
morning,
seconds
everybody.
late.
Good morning.
I hope everybody had a great night, and I hope you're having a wonderful day thus far. Good morning, Aaron. Good morning, Drill Bit. Good morning, or afternoon, whatever time it is where you're at still. Good morning, Kiko. Good morning, Lenore. Good morning, Bob Joe Doe. Bob John Doe. Sorry. Good morning, Paper Plate.
Hey, Sim.
Good morning, Pen.
Hey, Pen. What's up, Pen? Hey,
Good morning,
Sean.
Sean.
TK,
Morning,
what's going on?
Technology King. I put the link. I put it out again. I put the link in the chat. Technology King, or Pen, if you'd like to get on and tell us what you guys are doing, what you're working on.
Bob John Doe, how are you? Good morning, sir. I was about to say Shooting Sharon, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Yeah, I'm reading. I'm reading the chat. Yep.
The chat, yeah.
Uh huh.
Good morning.
Yep. Good morning, everybody.
Okay. Trying to pull it back up what I had up earlier. For some reason I accidentally erased it. So let me see so that I
Hey,
can
how you doing,
bring
Cam?
it. Hey Cam, I put the link right above. If you'd like to get on. What's going on this morning? Good
Hey,
morning,
Kenyatta.
Kenyatta. And I seen your request and I submitted it to some people in the team. So we'll be working on that request for you.
Yep, Kenyatta. We got your message. Thanks for reaching out to us.
Mhm.
Between me and the team, we got you. It'll take us a
Mhm.
minute, but we'll get you together though.
Yes, for sure.
You know. Hmm.
So I hope everybody's having a good morning. Um,
Hey, how you doing, illegitimate humans?
hey, illegitimate humans, how are you this morning? Trying to pull this up that I wanted to read this morning.
Sim
Apparently,
Universe.
oh, it's the wrong one. Apparently, oh, YouTube. You know how they have the kids YouTube. It's coming back to Oh, okay.
I'm doing pretty good, Sim. Thank you for asking, sir. How are you?
Hey, what's up, panel?
Hey,
Hey,
Pen. How you doing,
Ken.
man?
Hey, Technology King. How are
Hey,
you
what's up,
this
Technology
morning?
King?
Good.
What's up, King?
One
look at
second.
look at Bob John Doe. He said, "Wait, there's no echoing." Yeah,
Yeah, no echoing this morning. No echoing.
yeah.
I'll
Again,
have to
we
go
made
in and out a
sure.
hundred times this
Yeah, we
morning.
made sure that we had it together before we came live. So make sure.
Yes, yes,
Yes, hit that thumbs up for our queen,
yes,
please.
yes,
Thank you
Yup.
so much. Thank you so much.
What's going on,
yes.
Pen?
Oh man, grinding, man. Same as usual.
Yes. Same here, man.
Hold up one second. I gotta
You
go
know.
get my glasses. I forgot them,
Yeah, I
so
gotta
I'm
go get
gonna.
mine
What's
too.
up,
You know.
Ken?
Hey, what's going on,
Cause
sir?
you're Technology King. Cause European take over for a second. I gotta go grab my glasses.
All
Yeah,
right,
me too.
cool.
Yeah, I
We'll
gotta.
take over,
Yeah, me
Cool.
y'all.
too. Me too, guys.
Hey, um, so while they doing that, I'm working on a series of tutorials with a Usenet company to help bring out to the community. So if you into automation, I got another tutorial series coming out pretty soon. It's going to be going over a new tool for your TV shows for automation. And this one has built-in lists. So unlike Sonar, it doesn't have list feature yet for automation, but this one does, and it's a game changer. So
Yeah,
that's
that
so that's
sounds
one of the
interesting.
things. Yeah. So I've been looking into that, and I got that on the seed box. So that's gonna be crazy.
On the one that we got?
Yeah, yeah,
Oh, all right. Yeah, we got to talk behind the scenes
yeah,
then.
yeah. Like, cause I was looking at, I'm like, okay, like this is pretty, like this is, I'm about to abuse this one because of the
Yeah.
list.
I need a fast way to get them TV shows on that box. So,
Oh
man,
yeah,
I'm going heavy with the movies though. I ain't gonna lie to you for educational purposes.
yeah. Educational purposes, I think I added like 500 movies.
Oh yeah, it's Plex is on steroids for real.
Yeah,
Good morning, Wardell. With Patty D.
I'm hitting that limit like every day.
Yeah, like I'm at 5 terabytes this month already.
I was
Yeah, I'm
almost at
getting.
the limit in one day. At my limit. On the little thing, not on the Google Suite, of course.
Yeah.
Mhm. But
What's up,
yeah.
Wardell?
Good morning,
Okay,
Wardell.
can I see you with the new glasses?
Well, no,
Okay.
actually, no. These are my wife's glasses. I got to go back to the doctor's on the 20th to get mines because they had to redo some. They didn't know I was diabetic, so they want to redilate my eyes so that way see if my script is still the same. They got my script on file, but they just want to just make sure that it's the same script. So we don't have to go in there and redo it over.
Well, before you go to the doctor that day, make sure you eat a good breakfast.
Yes.
Maybe bring you a snack or lunch because it's gonna be an all-day process when they dilate your eyes.
Yes.
And for sure, bring you some sunglasses when you leave out. Cause
Yeah, they told me that. Yeah, they told me.
Good morning, JJ. How
What's
are
up,
you this
JJ?
morning?
Hey, Ken, can I get some of the fire sticks over there?
Yeah, man. You want to welcome. I've been what happened with that TK was that like the stores I've been going to, I just been getting them because they so scarce around where I live. So like me and Miss Sonia was out one day, so we was at this ABC warehouse kind of way out about maybe 30, 40 minutes from where we live, and they had them, so I just grabbed them up, you know. Then I was at a Best Buy that's like 30 minutes from where I live. They had they had one, so I just grabbed it. So as I'm doing, I'm just grabbing them, you know. But yeah, but you're more than welcome, man. You're more than welcome. Yep.
That's what bosses do. Can't grab them up.
Hey, bro, you gotta do that because my doctor's appointment went good. Thanks, Paper Plate. He gave me a clean bill of health. He just told me just to keep up the good work, and I lost 20 pounds. You know, I told him I stopped drinking and stuff, stopped smoking. He said, "Man, that's great." So he said, "Just keep up the good work." And I told him, "Can I stay off for the rest of the week from work?" So he told me yes. So I started back to work on Monday. So I go back to work Monday, and I was told that we may be off again. You know, the week I got to go back to the doctor. They said we might be off again because of the virus, but I don't know yet. But yeah, but to answer your question, Paper Plate, the doctors went well. You know, everything went good. Thanks for asking. Appreciate it.
Now they're closing back a lot of things because of the virus. I know that 7 counties here are back on lockdown because of the virus. Our governor came out and locked that down 7 counties here.
Yeah.
And
Oh yeah.
unfortunately, my daughter's in one of the counties that's locked down here. So, you know, it's real. You know, I was watching this NBA player this morning, and he was talking about them returning to the court in a couple of weeks. But he was like, Florida's one of the highest states, but that's going on, and they're so strict there. They even can't even go out to get anything to eat. They have to stay in their rooms. They bring everything to them.
No,
Wow.
So they can't do So they haven't even been having any real practices with each other because of the virus. You know. So it's going to be interesting to see when the season come back how things go.
Yeah.
And they
Being
going
able to
right
play.
they going right into the playoffs too. That might be a little strenuous on the player.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good morning, Streamer Wizard. Yes. Also, they turned a couple of the ballrooms into. It was nice to see the transformation into basketball courts.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
that's
yeah,
good.
they're gonna be doing indoor. They turned a couple of the ballrooms there at Disney because everything is gonna be right there in Disney.
How are you, streaming wizard?
What's up, streaming wizard?
What's up, stream
Yeah.
wizard?
Yeah.
hmm
So
Hey,
But
Sharon, did you see an article? I mean, I looked at it when I was in DST Facebook group, where somebody posted that they're really cracking down on people that use Kodi with the third party add-ons. Like they saying that they could track what's going on and bring it back to you. That's what they were saying. The headline was Kodi shutdown, but Kodi. I don't think it's never going to shut down, but they always threw that
Cody's
out.
not gonna shut down. They
The-
threaten Cody
But
all the
tech
time.
yeah,
that
they're
that
always
happened
threatening.
that happens every year though. The supposed shutdown.
Right, right.
Yeah.
They got us good that year, few years ago on April Fools. But other than that, I didn't see it. I was in DST Facebook group a couple of days ago. I skimmed through there, but I didn't take time and read it or see anything like that. But I'm pretty sure. I mean, it's so much um, stuff that's going on. Like this morning, I read. Well, let me say this before I even go to that, and then I can go in more in depth. Um, you know, the YouTube Kids app that's been available forever on Android boxes, your phones, your tablets, and everything. Now they're going to finally have it available on your Fire Sticks on your Amazon devices. For those of you who got children and they look at YouTube Kids, now you could just get it from their store.
Oh man, my
So
daughter gonna love that.
exactly, mine do too. I try to keep her off of regular YouTube and on YouTube Kids as much as possible. But yeah, they're adding that, and let me see when they're adding it. Come to think of it, exactly what day it'll be added. Okay, they announced it back in February that they were going to be adding it, and let me see.
Hey Ken, do you think they phasing out Android boxes? Because
It
I
should
see a
be
lot of
available. Oh, I'm sorry, available according to the article. It should be available now.
companies doing dongles with their new devices. They all going that route.
I noticed that too. Most companies are doing dongles, probably to save money. I would say.
I need
Um,
horsepower though.
hmm
Mm-hmm.
Streaming Wizard, to answer your question, I'm more of a Plex guy, but I do like Jody for the way it's set up and stuff. And Jody, you can do a lot of good things with Jody, but I'm more of a Plex guy. But putting them both together, is even
That
better.
that that
But to
that's
answer your
more of
question,
a Mr. Butler question though, Kim, because he's more of the of the Cody guy, I guess.
yes, yes. But to answer your question,
Yeah.
Streaming Wizard, to
Can
answer
we
your
go over and try to
question,
reconnect? You're not connected. Sorry.
I'm a Plex guy. I like Plex better than I do Jody. If I had to pick, but I like the other one too. But Plex is what I like best. So I hope that answers your question.
I, I like both
Actually,
of them too. I like Plex
I
and I
use
like
both,
Jody.
but I lean more towards the Plex side, mainly because I can control it and I can decide on what, and that's the only reason why, because I can control it. I can take what I want and put in it and everything like that. I'm not relying on somebody else's add-ons and stuff like that. So that's why I like it.
I
yeah,
also
Yep.
I also like
Okay.
what I do like also about Jody is I like it for my services, my TV services.
Mm-hmm.
I could customize. I like it better than TV Mate. I know a lot of people absolutely love TV Mate, but you could do the
Yeah.
same thing in Jody. So
Yeah.
I like doing that. And there are some pretty good add-ons, or you could have it just for you could set it up kind of like a Plex in a way. I used to do that, do my own libraries, and then just do my movies according to the libraries I liked,
Yeah.
in Jody. So
Well,
you can do that too.
Yeah.
certain add-ons, Sharon, if they're made with through the if they're negative fork, they're they automatically have the library.
hmm
And
yeah.
also,
Pen is starting to rub off on me because I was like Ken in the beginning, Plex, but Pen didn't show me a few things that's making me change my mind,
oh, talking about
especially
going to the Cody side. I mean the Jody side.
yeah, especially with when it comes to clients, the ease of
Yeah.
just putting
Yeah.
that Plex right on the Jody and they get right
Yeah.
to it, and
Yeah.
it's
I
no
mean, yeah. When
problems.
you use both of them, yeah. Yeah, but see, like I was saying though, I like both. Like I said, I use both, but I'm find myself more with Plex because, like I stated just a few minutes ago, is that I can control it. I determine what, but when you put it together, there's
Yeah,
nothing more better than when you combine Plex and
Hmm.
Jody together. I mean, that's just the dynamic duo because I have that. I have that on my devices. So Streaming Wizard, if you could combine them both together, that'd be great. But just for the sake of your question, I do like Plex better
Hmm.
because I can control it. I can determine, and then plus I like going out like on my team. I like hunting for stuff and putting in my Plex and stuff. Plex
Oh,
keeps me busy, so
It just works.
and it
speaking
works. And Plex
speaking
works.
of hunting, Ken, uh, I found the Spawn cartoon in Spanish today,
Oh
or
wow, wow.
earlier this morning.
Oh yeah,
But
you're welcome, Lenore.
I need to find it in uh English.
But yeah, I want to
Yes.
say shout out to
So
Marcos too. Marcos, he does a lot of help with us too with content, showing us how to get other content as well. So appreciate you for that. I saw.
also, here's a question by Clifford.
Okay,
Um, I'm not sure how to set up it. I would have to
will
ask
let you
them.
shut off the Plex feature on the MS7 build. Yeah, I guess you just go to it and disable. I got to go into it, Clifford. I have it on one of my devices. I can't remember which
Yeah,
one.
I think I think what you have to do is go into your settings, Clifford, and disable the section itself in the settings.
Yeah, you go
Yeah,
to
Yeah.
the
you're
settings,
right.
find that Plex add-on, find that Plex feature, Clifford, and then just disable it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
You're right. I forgot you can customize it. Disable the sections you
If
want
that
and keep
doesn't
the sections
work,
you do well, so you can customize it.
oh yeah, you're welcome, Wardell. Anytime, Lenore. Thank you too. You're
Hmm.
welcome, Lenore. That's and
Morning,
that's
Trev.
rewarding within itself. That's rewarding within itself when a person
Get,
Yeah, good
tell you
morning,
that your
Trey.
Plex, when a person tell you that your Plex is great and they appreciate it, guys. That's why I do what I
Good
do,
morning,
guys.
Aaron.
You know, so
Yes.
appreciate that. And if you guys can see Wardell and Lenore, I added some more stuff to my Plex last night. If you checked, so yeah, so
Yes. Also,
you know,
T-Mobile is bringing a internet. They're bringing a pilot internet to Michigan only, but they're bringing a home internet plan to Grand Rapids area of Michigan, Kent, Muskogee, Ottawa counties. See, T-Mobile customers and non-customers will have the option for the high-speed internet. It will cost $50 a month. Somebody got background going on?
Yeah, it sounds like a TV.
I'm gonna have to
wait a minute,
mute.
that might be me. That might be me. Let
Oh,
me
okay.
close my door. Let me close my door.
Oh, okay.
That
The
is that
T
better?
Yes, the cost for the home internet is going to be $50 a month with taxes and fees included. No annual contracts, no introductory offers, and they will raise prices after promotional period.
There you go,
Service does
Ken.
not require hardware or rentals. Yeah, so it doesn't matter if you have T-Mobile or not, but they're going to start it in your area, in UMP's area in Michigan.
That's
So
great.
that's what they're doing their test pilot at. Let me see what date it will say it's rolling out. They've been okay. They're bringing this plan will eventually go to tens of millions of households. Let me see. It just says what date is coming. Yes, it doesn't say what date. Let me see. I guess you just have to look out for it because I do not see what date that it's coming out on.
That that dog I got right there, Sim. That's a dachshund, a little wiener dog. Yep,
Hmm.
I have two dogs. I have a Dogo Argentinio, which she's part of the pit bull family, but she's pure white. A Dogo, so she looks like a white pit bull. She's just pure white. But the one I just had in my lap was that's my little dog baby. She's a little dachshund. She's a baby too. I'm telling you. See how she just comes in. Yep, just busted through the lab. Yeah,
Oh yeah, let me click back on
yeah.
to now HQ.
Hmm.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
sorry, I hit the wrong button.
It's okay. It's okay. That happens. Yeah, stuff. So how is things coming along with you? Oh, you said your Plex is doing really good, huh? Since you changed over to the game changer.
Yeah, that's the best thing I did. Shout out to Penn.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He's a beast at finding stuff like that. Spectrum also has asked the FCC to add a data cap to its broadband plans, which sucks. Charter has been unable to impose the caps due to conditions of 2016 and the merge with Time Warner Cable. At the time the merge, the FCC shared conditions for its company. For 7 years, we prohibited new charters from imposing data caps or charging usage based on pricing for residential broadband services. This condition ensures that new charter areas will continue charging past pricing and practices and protect subscribers from paying these fees online for video consumption and more. Exclusive leading subscribers to stick with a trade pay bundle. Yes, they're big on trying to get you to do a bundle. Because then when you want to drop something, then the next thing you know, they're saying stuff like, oh, but if you drop this service, your bill is going to go up this much. But it says in June, Charter went to the FCC with a petition to end the 7-year ban, arguing that the company, including AT&T, Cox, Altice, and Comcast, aren't being limited in the same way. They are able to do they are able to do so because unlike charters and they are not subject to all the conditions artificially or arbitrarily. It restricts packaging available to their customers. Their websites reveal that Comcast, Cox, Altrice, AT&T, Uverse, Verizon, Fios, and each of them have data caps or similar data packages. So I guess everybody has a data package except Spectrum, so they want a data cap as well. Charter claims the ending of the ban would help the company beat best meet the demands and conditions. Starting Charter, like many of the established broadband providers, actually actively working to increase to its subscribers access to online videos, eliminating these conditions at the end of 5 years. 1 second. Sorry. So you guys would like to elaborate on that? Because I got a call. Just a second.
Okay. Hey, good morning, Semi. Good morning, sir. Let me see, Cam. Yep. She's gonna have to do that for you, Cam. She got you. I didn't want to interrupt her, but she got you when she comes back. I'll let her know. Okay, that's Sim saying hi to. Okay, there we go.
Hey y'all.
Hey,
Sorry,
hello.
sorry I'm late. Just had to reset the computer earlier. But we back. Good morning everybody in the chat. Ken, Sharon, TK. Ken, what's going on? Marcos, what's up, man?
What's up?
Hey, what's up, Cam?
Going on?
Rocking and rolling, moving and grooving, y'all know me. Always doing something. What's everybody up to? I hear a little bit of Plex.
Nothing too much. Nothing too much. I was talking about how Spectrum is trying to get the FCC to put data caps for
Yeah,
their
so
internet as well because of they're saying like AT&T and AT&T and Comcast and them they already have data caps, so they're trying to petition to get a data cap as well. Trying to get rid of the 7-year ban. I mean, because for 7 years they couldn't do that, which
When
I
did
think that's not right.
when did Comcast get data caps? From what I understood, they was
That according
unlimited
to
when
this
you buy
article,
the blast plan. It
I
was
don't know, but
unlimited.
I posted this article in the MS7 group if you
Well,
guys
in
want to
my
read more on it.
well, in my opinion, there's nothing really unlimited when you think about it, because like I say, even though I don't have the best internet, but it works, and they told me that I have unlimited too. But I notice if I'm downloading games or if I go over a certain amount, like it stays at one price. But I noticed last month it went over a little bit, and I had to pay a little extra. So is it really unlimited? You know what I'm saying? So
No.
they say it is, but I had to pay $10 over, and I knew that because that with this gaming PC, I was downloading a few games. So, but if it was unlimited, then why would I have to pay more? So that just goes to show
Hmm.
you that, is it really unlimited? You know what I mean?
Yeah, well,
Correct.
I know my internet company and everybody can't get it. I have Verizon. They're completely unlimited. I can download like all day. I never
And it does.
ever
And it does.
seen a slowdown or overage. Whatever I pay, whatever the monthly fee that I pay, that's what I pay. And one thing that's why I recommend people if they're doing streaming to get out of those triple play packages, because
Hmm.
if you just get internet, they can't charge you any tax, any
Okay.
taxes. Is whatever it is. If it's $99, whatever you're gonna pay, that's what it is. Permanently, you don't see no extra hidden fees like if you had all the channels and things like that and phone and all that.
So if
So
I drop my phone, sorry. So if I drop my phone service, then I don't worry about it. It's just be whatever the price is for internet, and that's it.
yep, because they is against the law for them to charge you tax for internet.
Whoa, I may drop my phone. I don't know, because that's
You
a
can
hard thing for me to do. Drop my phone.
nah, you can get a Google
Oh
you
yeah,
can
I
set
forgot
up
the
a
Google, but that's
Google
still
yeah.
internet. I mean, one reason why I have a house phone is because a lot of people I know they say you can get the Google thing or whatever for your phone, but if my power went out, I still have phone service. I
Yeah,
mean,
but
you will have it with the Google too. I mean, if your stuff is charged, but if you've been like I have, lived in the South where you were with days without power and stuff like that.
you can also link it to your cell phone as well. So if they
Right.
do call your phone and there's you can it'll go right to your cell phone as well.
Fantastic. Good morning. I see you in the chat
Yeah, good
too.
morning, Santos.
Hey,
But
Santos.
that's a
Uh,
different option.
right, right. Yeah, but to me, even though Spectrum says it does not have a data cap, to me they kind of do because the highest internet you can get is 1 terabyte. You know that they
Man, I
told me
wish
that's their highest package is one
I really
terabyte.
wish I can get those numbers,
So
man.
hmm
I
I
wish I
got
could get those
400 right
numbers.
now, but my if I move up from what I have, it'll be 1 terabyte. As far as I know, the next package is 1 terabyte, and
Yeah,
that's like 199 down, and then I forgot how much it is a month, and that's just to get
yeah,
the equipment and everything, and pay for you install it yourself. So I don't know why they're still charging so much. It's not like they're coming out
yeah.
here to install it anymore for you.
Yeah, I wish I
And they
had
tell you they
those
want you to
numbers.
install it yourself.
Man, I
Hmm.
wish I had those numbers.
Nah, with T
Hmm.
if you get T-Mobile when it ever do drop, Ken,
Yeah, get this T-Mobile when it drop.
you probably will get those numbers because remember T-Mobile and Sprint is together and Sprint
Right.
had better internet coverage. So
Yeah, but
now
the
Yep.
that
question,
they all combined.
yeah, but the
Mm-hmm.
question is, if it comes to my area though.
It is coming to your area. I
Yeah,
just
it
read
said
about
it.
it. They're testing
He
it in
said it's coming
Michigan.
to your
Oh,
area.
see, that goes to show
Remember,
you. See,
you're gonna get it before anybody else. That's where they're
I'm
doing
sorry,
their
Sharon. I
test.
wasn't paying
The state of
attention. I'm sorry.
Michigan.
I'm sorry.
Let me reread it to you for those of you
Okay.
that missed it.
I'm sorry, Sharon. You,
It
you, you.
says
I.
it says T-Mobile is bringing its home internet
Uh,
plan to Grand Rapids area, Michigan, including Kent, Muskegon, whatever that is, Ottawa,
Canton. I can translate, Sharon. Canton, Michigan, Muskegon, Grand
Ottawa.
Rapids, and Ottawa. Okay.
hmm Both
None of.
T-Mobile customers and non-customers will have the new option of high speed internet broadband. I'm high broadband internet. The cost is going to be $50, including tax. No annual service contract. No introductory offers. But after the promotion, the price will be raised.
That's those cities are nowhere by
But they're
me at
doing.
all.
Oh wow. Well, that's where they're doing their
Nowhere by
pilot
me.
program at. Is it near you, Penn?
No,
I guess Penn is still gone.
no, no.
Mm-hmm.
Me and
Mm-hmm.
Penn, like we're like 20, like what, 20 to 25 minutes away from each other. And these places like Grand Rapids, that's way, I think
Other
Grand Rapids
side.
is east of us, I think.
Hmm.
East or west of us or whatever. But yeah,
But I'm pretty sure before they spread out to
Muskegon's
anywhere
way
else,
up.
they're gonna
So
spread. I'm pretty sure before they even go to any other states, they're gonna cover the whole state of Michigan. And there'll be
Yeah,
no time. And for those of you who don't know, I'm not sure what time, but I'll look back in it. T-Mobile does a live every Sunday because the CEO loves to cook, so he loves to do a new cooking recipe. And a lot of his team be on there, so they do usually answer your questions while he's cooking. It's every Sunday morning.
and these internet companies better be careful because they putting caps on everything. It's that easy to switch over to a hotspot. If need be,
Correct.
if the prices get too crazy.
Right.
but you know,
I'm already gonna get a hot spot as a backup. I know I'm gonna get a hot spot for on the go anyway, just for because there's a good deal in my area for hot spots, and I know somebody to get it through. So,
You got that plug.
so yeah, I'm gonna get one as a backup. Wow.
Wow.
So that's yeah, what paper plate said.
Hey, Paper Play, who do you have for internet service? If you don't
Yeah,
mind
who's
me
it?
asking.
What? Yeah, who's your company?
Yo, yo.
Hey, yeah. So did you hear that about the internet, Pam?
Oh yeah. Before I left, I think you mentioned an article about it a little earlier.
Yeah, I reread it because Ken had missed it.
Hmm. Yeah, I
no,
heard
what
a little bit about it.
she was asking was because you know they're bringing it to Muskegon, Canton, and Grand Rapids. I told her that's nowhere by us at all.
Nah, nah.
But it will be eventually through that whole state. I'm more than sure before it gets anywhere else, since they're doing their test pilot in the state of Michigan. I'm pretty sure they're gonna cover all of Michigan before they spread out to anywhere
I'm
else.
sure. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
sure.
Like I said, he does have a Sunday morning show. Very down to earth. He loves to cook, so he cooks every morning, and they usually answer a lot of questions. Once a month, they also have T-Mobile also has a live they do for a couple of hours. I think it's like 2 hours they do, and they answer all your questions and stuff too. So if there's an area not getting coverage or anything, they're very good at checking into it. Okay, it's 129. Okay, let me see.
Wait,
2 gigs,
3.5
70.
terabyte.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
That's what it's
Right.
capped at, Pen.
Mm.
oh, that's a cat.
Yeah, that's his cap.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's his cap. Yes.
They would have been put me down.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. That's. I mean, it's crazy the way they want to cap you now. Mr. Butler, I put the link in if you want to get on in the chat.
3.5.
Yeah.
That
That's.
barely
that's
lasts me a day.
You wouldn't be able to do
With the
nothing,
numbers we
huh?
were talking about behind the scenes yesterday. Oh yeah, that'll last you what, a couple hours?
Yeah, that
About a
would.
good 10 hours as well.
Uh,
Like I said, with Spectrum, even though they don't have a cap, I feel like they kind of do because, like I said, the highest they do have that I'm aware of when I talked to them was 1 terabyte.
mm,
Well, yeah, I could upgrade to 1 terabyte, but the 400 is good for me. I don't really need 1 terabyte.
Oh, when you go automated, you might.
I'm going to automate it now, but I don't know. I don't know. I mean, it's more like 199 down. That's for the equipment and everything. It's definitely, I think they should go down on the price because that was the price when they still was installing it for you. So I don't know why they're not going down. They need to go down because they don't install it for you anymore. Everything is self-installation, you know.
Yeah.
So I don't understand why it's like that. But fiber. Yeah, a lot of people are going to the fiber, like that to what Mr. Butler has. You
Yeah,
know.
that was my If it was in my area, I would for sure.
You would go up to 1 terabyte?
I'd go up to fiber if it was in my area.
Oh, I would too. As a matter of fact, I may check and see if it's in my area because I'm pretty sure it's probably in my area. I
Yeah,
just haven't checked.
Hey,
Fiber can go up to a gig.
I was gonna say, Mr. Butler, he got fiber. He might as well join the downloading team. Might as well hop on the bandwagon.
He's not gonna do that though. Not if it's available on Kodi.
But Pin,
He might as well start downloading.
but Butler don't want to do the hassle of downloading. He'd rather just click play.
Hey, Butler, you can click play on over here too, man. I'll hook you up. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Play, pause, come back to it, keep reviewing it. Play like Netflix. Don't gotta worry about add-on.
Y'all can talk business, and you can set him up with the Game Changer too.
Yeah, I mean that's just if
That's
interesting.
what he choose to. Yeah, you know, he's a Jody person. Which I understand because Jody is great.
We can put him in Jody.
Definitely not gonna sleep on Jody.
We can put Plex in Kodi. Don't worry. We can put Jellyfin in Kodi.
So, Pen, can you show me how to put Plex in Jody?
That's easy.
Yeah, I
Sure.
mean,
No, I already know how to.
you just use the add-on, and
It's easy.
I know that already. I know
it's an
that already.
add-on,
I'm just asking. I
Show
already
some
know.
other stuff.
y'all see how Sharon be asking questions, y'all. She already know the answer to it.
It's an add-on.
Yeah, she just want to get a response out of it.
So we the people want to know.
It's in the
It's on my channel too. We the people.
Tina, good morning.
It's in the Kodi repo, anyways.
Morning,
Yeah.
It's
Gina.
in the default repo.
Morning, Gina.
Hey.
Velvet.
Okay,
So,
guys,
Gina.
once again,
Yes.
sound
Yes.
we
Anyway, yeah, I like Plex. I understand.
okay.
Mhm.
Everybody can't talk
Good morning,
at the
Michael.
same time. Everybody can't talk at the same time, guys.
Right.
'Cause I know
No,
if I'm
Mike,
hearing it, the people
ain't
in
in
the
my
chat
area.
hearing it. I'm finna mute. I'm about to mute.
Yeah, nah, Mike, it's not in my area. Question is, since we live in the same city, is it in your area? Or since we live in the same state, is it in your area? But yeah, no, it's not in my area.
I just think that me personally, these cable companies are losing so much money on the phone end and the cable end. They're doing a cap thing to try to find another way to make more money because they've lost out so much due to everybody streaming, and especially after COVID came out, they just made things worse for them. More people went to streaming than ever, left the cable in droves most likely because of the pricing. You know, it's just so expensive to have cable to get a few channels, you know. So
Man, if you really
basically,
didn't want to spend any money, you could just get an antenna and get your locals. Because some people only watch their local channels too. That's always
right.
an option. Spend a few bucks right up front, and then you don't have to worry about it if you're only gonna watch locals. There's a lot of people out there, especially older people. You know, they like their news and stuff.
Right.
Well,
right.
and Mike,
But they also like the other channels too, because I got, you know, like my mom and them, they like the Nick at Night and stuff like that. So even though they do have on your locals, they do have the MeTV and stuff like that. But go ahead.
My grandparents are the same way. They only watch the news and then the
Game shows.
2 main Spanish channels. That's it.
Like saying he ain't doing nothing because I've been telling him to get on Plex, but every time I'm like, dude, I can teach you. I promise you, I can teach you. Don't want to do it.
You ain't never lied, Gina.
Xfinity is the worst.
Yeah.
But yeah, Mike, who you got? Shoot, if it's in your area.
Wow.
Question is, when is it coming in my area? That's a true question. Because like I said, we live in the same state. So
Xfinity and Cox, they're like the devil. Well, Xfinity's a little worse than Cox, but they're both nearly neck and neck.
And
As companies.
Actually, over the air channels is more clearer than the actual cable channels that you're paying all that money for, because the over the air channels are not compressed. So you're getting a true dedicated signal. If it's 1080, you're getting a true 1080 signal, nothing compressed. When it goes through the cable company, it's all compressed.
Hmm.
And the way you test it is just hook an antenna up and compare the picture.
Yeah,
And I
because
guarantee that
they
over
have to
the air
push.
channel is going to be a lot clearer. Oh, I'm sorry, Marcos. Go ahead.
Uh, sorry, but they have, yeah, because they have to push out the signal to every uh every customer they got on that service.
Yeah, fiber isn't in my area right now. Unfortunately, Google Fiber isn't in my area right now. So unfortunately, but if and or once it does come, yeah gonna
Good morning,
switch on.
Gerald.
Pepper
Also,
Folk man, we still in the same state, but he ain't gonna do it. Cause he mean like that, but it's all good.
what happened to them boxes? Remember the boxes when the TVs changed over? What happened to them boxes that they had?
What converter boxes?
Yeah, the converter boxes. I don't see them anywhere
They still
anymore.
sell them in like Walmart and well in my area. I
I
mean,
barely seen them even in Walmart. I was looking for one for somebody not that long ago, and I could barely find one. I know they used to have them really in the drugstore. Was one of the best places. Good morning, Tech Review.
Tech, what's up, Tech?
Hey, what's up?
Because
So
them
that
converter boxes, if you don't really want to get an antenna, they're pretty good. If you don't want to get an antenna and you don't want to get all the other stuff, as far as being able to watch your locals, the converter box is pretty good. But even like that, even all your locals is getting an app. So everything is going to the app. Every local channel you got, they have an app. Or you can turn around and watch it on YouTube or Facebook. When they go live on TV, you could turn around and watch it on Facebook at the same time. When last year, when my power was out for about a week because of Hurricane Michael, that's where I got all my locals. That's where I got all my news from. I just went on Facebook and watched it when it was time for the news to come on. I watched it through Facebook when it was time for, if it was something I wanted to watch, I turned to my local, app. So yeah, you still can watch your locals even through that. Everybody's coming out with an app.
Yep.
And these cable companies better get it together and make their apps available on more streaming devices
No, they
if they
don't.
want people to keep them.
They don't want to do that, Sharon, because they don't make the money off of the service they provide. They make the money off the equipment that's installed that's in your house, because that's why
Yeah.
they charge all them rental fees. That's where they
Mm-hmm.
make the money at. That's why they don't
Yep.
want to go all totally streaming, because then
Peace.
they wanted to put the equipment in there.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
But they're about to have no choice
True.
Well,
because
it also depends if some of their customers actually go straight streaming, because most of
exactly
them they still mess with the cable boxes.
you still need an antenna for converter boxes. You're right. You're right, Cedric. Yeah, I know, but a lot of people are really going to the Fire Stick because they want all them other apps. More and more people are learning about these things. More and more people are using, if they're not using nothing else but the Fire Stick because that's more popular than. I know the Roku is the most popular, and that's probably why people are still sticking with the Roku. Because if they want to watch their cable, there is that they do support Roku, so you can watch your cable app through your Roku TV or box or stuff like that. But
Eh,
nobody's going to want to keep paying for them boxes. I mean,
Yeah,
especially the way times are now, they either need to come down on their prices or something because it's looking like everything is going to shut back down again.
yep,
You think about it, and people are going to be out of work again. I mean, they're already saying that the gym industry, I was reading about that yesterday, that they're really suffering. There's a lot of gyms that's just going to have to permanently close because when they tried to open them up, they had to close them right back down due to the virus. You know, they're talking about closing a lot of. I know in 7 counties here, the restaurants are closed again. There's a lot of states that's closing back restaurants and everything. That's the reason why Walmart is coming out with the grocery delivery thing. There's a couple of our local grocery stores that you can't go on. It's either curbside only or delivery. So, and that's going to probably end up being a way of life
Yeah, I feel bad for
for
the
a while.
small businesses because they can't handle being out of business this long. They might not be able to open back up the little poppy stores and corner stores
Yes.
around here, and well, local. I mean, small businesses in general. They just not gonna be able to survive.
Yeah, and that's another thing that Shelly Shell said is so true. A lot of these networks are creating their own streaming service, so you don't even have to go to them. The Peacock channel is coming out. That's all
Yeah,
NBC. Everybody knows the
but
Peacock is NBC.
they're mainly bringing back their old TV shows though, like Saved by the Bell and
hmm
Punky Brewster. Yeah,
the reason why they're breaking that out, I read that about a month ago. All these old TV shows are resurfacing because people cannot get in the studios to make new stuff due to Corona.
yep.
They say it's gonna a lot of the old shows. You're gonna see a lot
But
of repeats, a lot of old shows, unless
but if they do uh bring back the old show, it's gonna be like in the form of a reboot with new character, but they're gonna bring back the old character as a as a guest as a guest spot.
hmm they're gonna do what as a guest spot. I'm sorry.
They're if they're bringing back the old shows, they're gonna do it in the form of a reboot, and they're gonna bring back the old characters as a
Yes,
as a guest. Yeah,
yes. Also, they already started that with Netflix right before COVID. I mean, dang, I just thought of that show. The one with the twins.
Thanks, Miss Sandy. I didn't know
what
that Comcast has streaming
uh
packages.
what
Yes, Comcast do. Um,
which
dang,
one
what's
which
the
one's the one with the twins?
Full House? They redid Full House. They
Oh
redid
yeah,
a couple of more shows.
but they were saying because sometimes I follow different YouTube channels that have their own theories about Netflix shows, and they were saying the Fuller House is gonna get that Full House is gonna get another spin up in like 20, 30 years,
hmm
following the kids.
Well, they're bringing back Melrose Place. I read that Melrose Place is coming back, so it's a
Well,
whole bunch of shows.
they brought it back a couple years ago, but it didn't do so good.
Well, they're bringing it back again, and they're also bringing it back. As a matter of fact, in these set of articles I was reading, the Wonder Years is coming back, and Fred Savage, he's going to direct it.
Yeah.
So yeah, the Wonder Years are even coming back. It
Well,
says the new version of the '80s '90s hit Wonder Show could hit the airways soon. The original series starring Fred Savage is directing it. So
well,
yeah, that's coming back.
I heard Sister it might be induction for a reboot too.
hmm
'Cause I
See,
know Saved by
certain shows I don't think you should touch.
Exactly. They are
well,
good as is.
well, Tech, they're bringing the NBC's bringing back Saved by the Bell.
Yeah, that's one that you shouldn't touch.
Yeah,
Exactly. I mean, it's a lot of shows that shouldn't be touched.
but
Mhm.
like Mark, like that character,
Mhm.
he he's gonna do a guest spot because he's working for ABC right now with Mixes, so he can't really do the whole show, I guess. So they're
Mhm.
just bringing him back as a guest spot.
Mhm. Yeah, it says, think about how many channels do you watch on a regular. People are starting to realize they don't do those big packages. Exactly. I mean,
Yeah.
truthfully speaking, I only look at mainly CNN, MSNBC, and Identity Discovery, and
Yeah.
sometimes HGTV. and a blue moon and oxygen maybe on the weekends. You know,
My my
there's like about 5 channels I may watch out of all them channels,
my parents
or
are
then
the
turn
same
to the
way.
cartoons for my daughter.
My parents are the same way. They only watch Discovery, History, uh, and that's about it.
Hmm. Okay, this is for Cam about a new show called Old Guards. I guess it starts tomorrow.
Yeah, that's actually a movie.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah. That's what.
all
Then we
Yeah,
watched the trailer for that
all
yesterday, right?
all guard
yeah,
is
we watched
with
the trailer for that the other day.
all guard is with Charlie Stern.
Yep.
Yes, that's it comes out Friday. Yeah, which is
Yeah, that's
tomorrow,
one of
and I will be
our
watching it because
movies
that
for the
looks
week.
very good.
That's one of our movies for the week.
Yeah,
Yeah, that
I'm
movie.
I'm definitely
I'll add it to the
I'm
list.
definitely gonna cop that
Hmm.
one. Hmm.
Yeah.
It looks very good. I seen the trailer again this morning for that, and it looks like it's really good. That and Hoosiers is another movie. Is our movie for the week, and our bonus is Hamilton. So you guys watch The Butcher by next Wednesday, and if you watch Hoosiers, the Old Guard, and Hamilton. Well, Hamilton is a bonus. Then come join the panel. Come join us and talk about what you liked and what you didn't like about the movie.
Yep.
Hmm.
Hmm. Also, okay, I passed somebody's question. Somebody had a question earlier. Let me see. I think I passed it. Let me see. Okay, here it is. Oh, it's not a question. But anyway, yeah, just starting to notice that some networks are being harder to find or certain shows. And yes, like HBO. I mean, a lot of these channels are coming out like a HBO Max and different things like that, where you can't find stuff on a real regular HBO package. You know, you have to get their app in
Yeah,
order to see certain exclusives. It'll start
but
there and then later it'll come to
CBS is
regular one.
doing the
but
same.
but Sharon, HBO already has its own streaming service with Go.
Right, all right. They do have Go, but they're coming out with Max. But
Yeah,
even with Max, the stuff is going to be exclusive on there first
like
before it comes to their other stuff.
with Friends. Friends is gonna be, I think, exclusively to them. The reboot.
Mhm. I'm sorry. Original Friends wasn't my favorite, so I can't see myself watching the reboot. Sorry.
Yeah.
Same thing with CBS. They're because they have their own shows like Picard, Why Women Kill. That's
Hmm.
all CBS All
Oh,
Access.
tell me
Right.
a story. Tell me a
Yep.
story.
And also, you can get CBS also all access for free. You can watch the majority of all their shows, and it's kind of like a Netflix. Like if it
Mm-hmm.
comes on CBS that day, the next day it'll be available for free on CBS All Access, or sometime within a few hours you can watch it on CBS All Access and stuff. And also, like I said, if those of you got kids, if you're doing for educational purposes, if you're doing an Android box or a Fire Stick, I would request, highly suggest that you get Cartoon Network. It's totally free. You can
Mm-hmm.
customize for your favorite ones, and yeah, you can watch everything that comes on. Majority, because they don't have the Adult Swim part of it. It's great. But everything that comes on Cartoon Network, you can go ahead and watch it on your streaming devices.
Well, if they're looking for Adult Swim, I think it has its own app.
I would hope your children wouldn't be looking for Adult Swim.
It,
So
Yeah, I
thank
remember
God they
Adult Swim back
separated
in the
that.
day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
That's
paper.
different.
Yeah, man. That's why when you're using APKs and stuff, we recommend Real to Bread a lot.
mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Free links are fewer and far in between.
Well,
Or you just start a Plex or get on somebody's Plex.
Cam,
Mm-hmm.
when it comes to Cody, most most of the links now are torrent links.
Yeah, that too. And I mean,
Yeah,
I never use torrent links though. That's just me.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I rather put in the work for Plex.
yeah.
So that way I know I got it.
And go ahead.
Links, instead of looking for links and being like, is it there? Is it there?
Mm-hmm.
And if it's not there, then you're disappointed. So yeah.
Yeah. Or
And
is it up? Or is it up? Or is it down?
Right.
Yeah. The
All
only
right.
way I use torrent links is through Real to Brit. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Also, like she put right here, $15 a month just for one HBO Max. And most of the time, we know HBO shows the same thing over and over again.
Yeah,
You
but
know, you're gonna pay $15 for that one thing.
Nah, but I
It's
think they're gonna
ridiculous.
have exclusives like
They're gonna.
the Meek Mill's
like
movie.
If that's the case, you may as well go to the movies. You may
like
as well pay the movie company. You may as well wait till the DVD come out and buy it through Voodoo or something like that. You
like
know.
Doom Patrol was on what is a DC
Patrol's on DC Universe.
is a DC
It was
original.
on DC Universe, but now it's on HBO Max.
Yeah.
And how much is DC Universe
What?
monthly?
Heck, I don't know because I got it on my Plex, so I ain't gotta worry about that. But
I know that, but I'm just saying that, you know, all these subscription services. What I was trying to say with the example of the HBO Max, when
Like,
you cut the cord, you got to be careful about how you cut the cord. A lot of people who don't know, they'll get Netflix, then Disney Plus, then Hulu, which I do have.
Right.
Netflix, Disney Plus, and Hulu.
That's $74, basically $75 per year, or $8 per month.
Okay. Well, what I was saying, go ahead. What I was saying earlier was with all these companies getting that, and say I added that too for educational purposes. If you're not splitting this cost with your family and stuff, it gets to be very pricey. You may as well have paid.
Because I just heard through one of the YouTube channels that Stargirl is gonna move to DC. I mean to CW.
It's already on CW.
Well, the first season is on DC Universe, but the second season.
The first season, I think hold on, let me look. I don't know. I haven't watched it yet, but I'm pretty sure the first season is on CW already.
Not that I know, because I heard from a channel named TV Promo, which they do all the trailer for all the TV shows.
Mm-hmm. I have that. I subscribe to them.
They said that the second season is gonna move to CW.
Also, CW is totally free too. For those of you who don't know, it's totally free. If you end up putting it on your devices, but if you have the other services, you don't have to put that on there because you can watch the CW shows and everything else.
And hey, if you got Plex, just find the name of the TV show for education.
Right, but if you do have the CW, you can see if you want to watch it as a come on or see what they have. You know, even though there's other ways to research what the CW have, but if you just want to see what the CW is about, it's totally free.
Mm-hmm.
So, Then it says, why does anyone here pay for these services? There is so much content. Yes, but a lot of people don't know, but that's the reason why you come to people like us and the other people who tell you about these other services, so you won't have to go broke paying all these prices.
Okay, Paper, don't be mad at me, but I haven't even started. Well, no, I started Jack Ryan and then just dropped it because I got busy. So yeah, I'm probably, last time I checked, probably on like the 5th episode of the first season. But yeah, I heard Jack Ryan is really good. That's from Amazon.
I still haven't been watching the first season or the second one.
Man, I'm just busy on a whole bunch of other stuff, and I'll start something. Like I've said on the show before, I'll start something and then just forget I started it.
I think that the third season is supposed to come out pretty soon too.
Yes. And Gerald, you're correct. Real to Grid plus IPTV does equal your paid content. I mean, you have everything you want between that, any other APK you want. You could definitely build up your Plex. But if you want to watch something that's live at the time, you know, um, combining them, you don't have to worry about it. Get you a nice something like TV Zion, get your Real to Bread, and your IPT service, and that does have everything you need. Plex definitely for sure. While you're building your Plex, and once you get your Plex built, I still will keep some of the other to go back and forth to see what's coming out, and
Actually, I lied.
There's nothing that's perfect.
Episode 6. Apparently, I have 38 minutes left. So yeah, I'm in the middle of episode 6.
Good morning, Shona.
Shona, morning. So yeah, I'm further than I thought. But yeah, my talk about Doom Patrol. My brother-in-law and sister are.
Good morning, Shona.
So yeah, but yeah, I'm in there. I'm in there. I just haven't gotten back onto it. Yeah, I'm in there. I'm in a whole bunch of stuff, but yeah, I'm in there. It's in there. Sorry about that. But come to think of it, another one from another streaming service, Netflix. If you have started, what's the thing called? The Umbrella Academy. That trailer dropped yesterday, I think, and then the second season drops at the end of the month on the 31st. So if you're into that, which I am, that's the news. Which I haven't even seen the trailer yet, so I'm probably gonna watch it after the show. But
isn't that like The Boys though? It's sort of a superhero show.
Yeah, it's a superhero show. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's another one I haven't watched either.
Mm-hmm.
I don't give Netflix too many. I don't give Amazon too much credit. Like I don't like which probably needs to change. But
I mainly watch the Spanish stuff off of Netflix. I mean not Netflix but Amazon.
Yeah, I'm like they're not my top streaming service to watch stuff on, but I have a couple. If you're into like old stuff, like old stuff, like kind of old classic stuff, like I am, The Marvelous Miss Maisel is really good.
Yeah,
it's about a woman who wants to be a comic in this 50s/60s era. So that's how that goes.
Well, the only thing I think I kind of like about Netflix is their new show, which I haven't watched yet, is Cocaine Coast.
Oh yeah, my sister was telling me about that.
And then the Cable Girls.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
By the way, if you haven't heard what me and Marcos are talking about, it's a Spanish show. Cable Girls comes from Spain.
I think that's based in what the 50s, 60s, maybe 40s.
Yeah, 50. Yeah, I think it starts in the 40s.
But this fifth, since it's already on the 5th season, they say that it's gonna be the last one.
Yep. See, the second part just drops. But yeah, if you don't know what me and Marcos are talking about, it's a period drama based in the 50s from Spain.
Well, so is Archie. Archie is too.
So yeah, if you're into the foreign stuff, go check that out.
Archie's based in the 60s.
I think I'll have to check that out. Yeah. Another good one. This one's more modern. Now that we've run into to TV recommendations. This one's more modern. My sister and I. This one comes from Brazil. It's called 3%. So from Netflix. So go check that one out. That one's really good. So yeah, that's what. Well, that's what me and Marcus are watching, I guess. But.
Yeah. I wanted to say another that baseball is definitely coming back. So you guys that are baseball fans, get ready for that.
Soccer's on
Baseball will be coming back, but yeah, but
football is too. And
yeah, football.
Not the American one, the
Yeah,
Spanish one.
football is too. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I already mentioned about basketball earlier. That's coming out, and what they're having to do as far as with the basketball, with it being other things being at Disney. So, do you guys have anything else in the chat to say about the cable, about Spectrum wanting to do a cap, and how these companies are trying to go to data caps?
Really, I'm not surprised.
Yes.
So, you know.
Yes.
I think
Ken,
if they do, then
this question's for you.
Yeah, we're doing great, showing up. Thank you so much. Excuse me, I went to the doctor's on yesterday, and he told me to keep up the good work because I've stopped drinking, I've stopped smoking, and I'm eating right. So I'm doing okay. My kids, my grandkids, my wife, we're all doing fine. And thank you so much for asking, Shona. Appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. Everybody's doing fine. And my sister, they got her blood pressure down because yesterday, I had to leave and go see about my sister. She's doing great. They got it down. I think I haven't talked to her today. I don't know if they cap her or not, but I was going to wait up to after the show and give her a call. But they had her stabilized. She was doing good. She called me and told me that they was getting her together. So thank you so much, Shona. Appreciate you, man.
Also, Ken, did you want to? There was something earlier you were saying you wanted to talk about something during the show.
Oh, talking about far as the microphone, right?
Yes. I know you said you wanted to show it. You wanted to present that.
Yes, I will. And thank you. Excuse me, my voice coming in and out.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Yeah, you're getting a little bit grainy. I don't know if it's is your VPN on?
You know what?
Can you download?
No, actually, I'm not, man. My internet's been acting like this, man. It's been acting like this. Like it sucks, man. I'm not gonna lie, man. I'm not really getting real good internet for real. My internet is real crazy.
You have to call them and fuss them out about that. Tell them you aren't paying them to be giving you this.
Yeah,
that's how it was a couple weeks ago too, Sharon.
Yeah, I was having problems with it the other day. So yeah, thank you so enough. What I was getting at, thank you so enough for your prayers and concerns. I really appreciate you, man. Thank you. Yeah, my internet's been doing like this, guys, because I can barely get a download in and stuff. It's been real choppy. It was like this last week too. I don't know.
Did you reset your router?
I did that too. Yeah, it's just been acting up because my wife said her TV's been doing that. I don't know. Maybe it's too many people. You know what? I might have hit the data cap. I might have did.
No, I mean,
called today, yeah. But I don't. But see, that's what I was saying before. Paper Plate is that they said I was unlimited, but I don't know. I'm gonna have to call them today and find out what's going on. I'm still grainy, right, guys?
Yes, you may have to leave out and come back in. But however, even with that, they're supposed to call you. They're supposed to send you a reminder. You know, and you know.
Yeah,
they're supposed to let you know these things.
Yeah, so I think that's what the problem is, guys. I'm not downloading. I'm not doing anything. My VPN isn't on, or anything. I don't have nothing going on but this. So I'll tell you what I'm gonna do.
But we can hear you very good, though. We can hear you very clearly and everything.
But,
your sound is great.
But it's real choppy on my end, though, right? I look real choppy, right?
Yeah, just your look is choppy, but we can hear you and everything. We can see you and hear you. It's just a little bit choppy.
Yeah.
But we can hear and see you.
Yeah, I guess you get one thing together, then the other thing messes up on you, I guess, right? Yeah, I think I am. I'm sorry, my voice messed up too. I think I am putting.
morning, Bittersweet, and
Was
then
that Kiko that said that? Oh yeah, Kiko. Using
let
too
me
much
see.
bandwidth probably is. 'Cause my wife, she watches TV every day on it, so I don't know. So
And then you
what I'm
are.
gonna do is, Sharon, I'm gonna come out,
Mhm.
come back in, and then I'll
Okay,
display this new device that I have.
okay.
Okay, see everybody in a minute.
Okay, and good morning, Tony, as well. If I didn't get a chance to tell you good morning. Good morning, Pudding, Southern Tech Girl, Bittersweet, everybody who I didn't get a chance to say good morning to. Now, and like I was reading in an article earlier, that companies like AT&T, they already have a data cap and stuff. It's ridiculous, They're trying to find some way because they're losing out on so much money. And the other areas, in the area of the phone, even the phone company is Spectrum keeps reminding me, oh, you can get the cell phone. We're low as $14 a month. Really? And then the other day, someone in the chat was saying that you can get internet through your electric company. I'm not going to combine anything with my electric company. I'm going to leave my electric company by itself. I'm not adding anything to it. I'm not taking anything from it. I want my electric bill to be its bill by itself. All right, you're much clearer now, Ken,
Okay.
and we
Great.
can hear you very
Great.
clear.
Great. Great.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that's something that YouTube is doing or what. I'm not for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But I look
But
decent now. Like I look all right in battle light.
oh yeah, you look very great. I'm gonna click on you so you can show us your device and tell us about it. Just let me know when you're ready.
Oh yeah, you go ahead.
Okay.
This is a meteor mic, I guess it's called. I was at this place. I don't know if you guys heard of this place. I don't know if it's Michigan based or what, but it's a place called Second and Charles. Have y'all ever heard of Second and Charles?
Yep.
Anybody?
That sounds familiar to me. Like
It's like
I've been there
Anybody
before.
in the chat?
like a
You see,
comic
heard of it,
store,
right,
right?
Cam?
Yeah.
Second and Charles.
It's
Yes.
it's not in my area, but yeah, I've heard about it.
Yeah, yeah, it's a
Comic book
bookstore. It's a
store, right?
bookstore. It's a bookstore, but also they sell electronics and stuff like that. Really nice place. That's the first time me being in there. So I got this mic, and I just was in Best Buy the same day, and I got this for $50. So I'm gonna test it out and see. I haven't done anything with it yet. I just got it yesterday, but it seems like it might be pretty decent. I'm a
Unbox them.
see. This is how it comes. Like
Nice.
this will come like this, and then just pull the. See. See, and then I guess it sits on your, So I'm sitting right here. I'm sitting right here, so you guys can see it.
Sit right there by the remote. Yeah, we can see it right there
See,
real good.
see, I
Yes.
guess it likes that, and then there's the cord. The cords are here in this box right here.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. It's basically, I guess, it's just plug and play. He got a cord here. You plug this in USB. Then this part here plugs in to the actual device. See,
Very nice.
plug in. See,
Yes.
it was just something. I'm a gadget trinket guy. What I'm saying? I just anything. I could be at Family Dollar and I'll just go over there buy the little cheap little electronics just to see what's over there, guys. So,
Mm-hmm.
so I'm gonna see.
Oh yeah.
Just something that I just wanted to just get. I'm always buying something, just something to add to the lab. You can never have too many gadgets. That's what I think about it. So,
Mm-hmm.
just something I just wanted to share to the people. Just a little toy. Just a little toy. So I'll mess with that today.
Mm-hmm.
It's called a Meteor mic. I think this was $50. I think they got them a little bit more expensive at They got the same microphone. I don't know if it's the same brand, but they got the same one at Best Buy, and I think it's a little bit more expensive. So yeah, just a little, just a little Meteor mic. That's all. Wasn't nothing spectacular, but I just thought I would just share it.
Yeah. Also, we're going to answer Dean's question, but we're going to make sure we answer it one at a time. And I'm going to start with myself, and then we'll go to Ken. We're going to start with Ken. Well, I'll start with myself, and then Ken, and then Ken, then Marcos, and then Cam B, and stuff. And Dean's
Wait,
question
what was the question?
is anyone using the new 3.0 version of Easy News. I myself am not using it. No, I'm not using it. Next, Ken.
No, I'm not. No, no.
Okay, Pen.
Nope.
Marcos.
Nope.
Okay, Cam.
Nah, I had these used before, but nope. I have three
Okay.
other providers.
Okay. I know that the other day that the butcher was speaking of a lot of people use that with Kodi and
Yeah.
stuff. That it goes great hand in hand with Kodi.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, to answer your
Because the
question.
way that they use their they do their Usenet downloads.
Hmm. And I think it go much easier when we asking the question to let the one person really just go try to go in a certain order, and then that way you can get your complete thought and everything. And because we can all sing together, we may sound horrible, we might sound great as a choir, but we can't all talk together. We need the chat to be able to understand what we're saying. So yeah. Okay, and Paper Plate said he needs to concentrate on looking for a good mic as well.
Yeah, you and me both.
Yeah, I'm going to start looking at some mics as well. So that's a really nice mic, Ken.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna test it out today and see. Just see. Like I said, it wasn't much. It was just something that you know, uh, they just kind of piqued my interest. Just messing around with it. But thank you.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I mean, it's all about you got to keep going around until you find the one that best suits you.
Well, I got a couple of them here. I got this guy here. This guy here. I got this. The one I bought, and then this little guy here. I very seldom use mics. I always use my headset, but you know, might come a day where you might need another one. Like oh man, so
Hmm.
nothing wrong with having a little backup.
Correct. Always to get a backup because like you said, with everything, you never know when something's going to go out. Also, Dean says that they had it on sale for $2.99. They got the Easy News on sale for $2.99. For those of you who may be interested in it, yeah, it's on sale for $2.99.
Hey, how you doing, Trooper?
Yes. Hi, hello, Trooper. How you doing this morning?
What's up, Troop?
What's going
And
on?
Kiko,
Hey, Kiko.
good morning. How are you this morning? So most, so yeah, that's my main focus today was talking about the change that Spectrum had with the internet, trying to put a data cap, and then I wanted to let people know about what T-Mobile is rolling out their internet. Hopefully sooner than later that it'll reach all the states for those who want to do an alternative and go through the T-Mobile route. But remember, within going through the T-Mobile route, it's going to start at $50. So they're letting you know after the trial, the price will be going up if you want to go through that route of T-Mobile.
Yeah.
But if you want to try that once it comes out. And don't forget also that YouTube Kids, if you have a kid, you can add it now to your Amazon devices. As your Cube, your Stick, all them devices like that.
So can you repeat that, Sharon?
YouTube Kids now has the app available in the Amazon store. So if you want to put it on your different devices, as far as your Cube, your Stick, or your different Amazon devices, it's available. Which I don't know what took them so long to have that available. To me that should have been a no-brainer. Sure as you can get YouTube, you should have been able to get YouTube Kids, but now it's finally available. So that's another thing. That if you have a kid, get the YouTube Kids and the Cartoon Network. Those two to me are a must. If you're doing someone's devices for educational reasons, purposes, put that, both of them definitely for sure on your boxes.
Yeah,
Good morning,
yeah,
Monique.
yeah, Dean. I'm trying, Dean. I'm trying, man. Like every time I go out, as my wife, it's kind of weird because as my wife, she's shopping for the house.
Mm-hmm.
I'm shopping for the lab.
And
Yes.
this
But I
room
can
is
only.
important.
And
My room is so small, but I'm trying. My wife's like, "How much more can you just cram in this little space?" I said, "As much as possible, babe." She said, "This is the lab for real." I just bought this little table behind me because I just needed a little workbench, Marcos. I ain't had nothing to work on. So she said, "Now you got." I still got stuff that's in my closet that I still haven't brought out yet because I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do with it. Probably just keep it there. Then I got to go through these drawers. I just got so much stuff. I think I'm gonna give some stuff away.
mm-hmm.
Just gonna get some stuff away because I got a few other extra gadgets and stuff that I don't even use anymore. So.
Yes. Also,
Uh,
go ahead.
oh no,
Sorry.
I'm done.
Are you sure? Okay. Showing up, I wanted to tell you, great show last night.
Yes.
What I watched, it was a really great show last night. You had a good show, Bono has a great show as well. So I wanted to tell you guys, great show, both of you guys last night. Also, you're right, Paper Plate. I don't know how I can forget that because I have free time on all my daughters. Every time she has an Amazon device, the Fire Stick, she has free time on there, and she has it on her tablet. Also, you can make a separate. I don't know if you guys knew this, but on your Fire devices, you can make separate pages. Because I have a separate page for my daughter on her Fire device. That's just kids, just strictly kids stuff. So you can do the one that's for everybody, or you can make a separate one for your children or for different members. They have their own pages on your Fire Stick or on the different Fire devices. It's surprisingly, my daughter was the one who found it for me, and I was like, "What did you do to your Fire device?" She said, "Oh, I made my own page." So of course, I had to go in there and tweak it and everything.
I might need to do that
When you log
for my.
in, yeah,
I might need to do that for my niece when she comes over.
yeah. So you can log in for you and the family, or make different profiles for different people and stuff. And I feel Ken's going to tell us a little more about the mic.
I just figured out something. See this hole right here? Excuse me. There's them little things, like when you set up for like the mic, you can screw in this thing right here too. And like a little swivel thing you can put in right here. So not only does it sit on your desk like this, not only does it sit on your desk, but you can also have it on one of those tripods, I guess you call it. And then it can sit up just like this.
Oh, it's nice.
Yep.
Real nice.
Yep. So like I say, guys, this is just just a little trinket. It's not a whole lot to talk about. I just I just like to share with you guys little stuff that I get. Because you'd be surprised at the little stuff that helps people out. You know what I'm saying? It's just a little
Right.
small stuff that helps people out. So
Mm-hmm.
you know.
Yeah. Good morning, Hustler TV. Like I said, you and Bud, y'all had a great show last night. Let me see. Also, I wanted to say one more thing. My Paper Plate reminded me of the free time. Free time is its own world. I love free time. You can put the kids' books on there. Amazon has a whole different store, a whole different area with the free time. You can have movies that's just for them, TV shows that's just for them. They're always updating, adding more to it, so the free time is really great. If you don't have that on your Amazon devices for your children, you really need to look into it.
Hey, how you doing, Brad? How are you, sir?
Okay, let me take it off of you.
Okay.
Okay, anyone else have any questions or anything? Like I said, like I was saying earlier, the cable companies, they're going to try to find their way to get their money. So it's a good thing that there's more options as far as for having your internet service. Like you said, if you go like Mr. Butler Fiber, which that's my goal, to go fiber, because fiber seems like, you get a lot more.
The place to be.
Yep.
Yeah, it's the place to be. You don't got to worry about that data cap and everything that Spectrum and these companies are pushing towards.
So as I like to say, remember anybody has any comments, questions, or concerns. They're usually questions, comments, and concerns.
Okay.
Got the good gist.
I'm sorry, Brad. I missed what was their update on. You said there was an update early this morning. Was it on YouTube Kids or was it on the free time? Yes, the sharing is caring, you know.
Yes, it is. You know.
Yes.
Yeah.
And what's today? Thursday?
Yes.
I don't
Yeah.
know if there's anything coming up tonight. Oh, yes, it is. Rojas. Rojas will be on this evening. So make sure you guys catch Rojas and Next Level Tech today. Later on
Yep.
this afternoon. They'll be on Rojas channel today and Next Level Tech's tomorrow. Go ahead, Kim.
And also, guys,
Oh no, I'm just reading the chat and I see that Tony says make sure you like and sub to the channel and make sure you click all on the notifications so when you know when Sharon goes live. So
Oh, okay.
just reading the chat, that's all.
Okay, Kim, go ahead. I'm sorry, Kim, go ahead with what you were saying. Remember, we got to try to be aware
Well,
of.
no, I thought you said my name.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You guys do sound like Ken and Kim.
Right. So I'm like kind of confused.
Yeah, I understand. Go ahead, Ken.
All right. Shit, I forgot.
I'm sorry.
I
You're sorry.
forgot. Never mind. I forgot.
My
It's okay.
My apologies.
Also,
All right.
you said the update is on the profile, to make a kid's profile on the sticks, etc. That's the new update that they have on the on your Fire devices.
Cool.
But yes. So once again, like I said, Rojas will be having a show later today. She'll be having and don't forget to check out Next Level Tech and Rojas's podcast, Beyond the Stream. You can get it on Spotify. I have mine. I listen to it on Spotify. You can listen on Spotify or all your different, even on Plex, because Plex has a podcast. For those of you who love Plex, you can listen to it through Plex, Spotify, and any other podcast apps that's available. And also through your Amazon devices, like your Echoes and stuff. So, yes, make sure you catch that as well.
So make sure you support the guys over there.
Yes, make sure. Yes, and here's my information.
All the information in one text.
Yes. Also, you can voice search as well. You're right, because I did do that. I tested that the other day on my Echo. You know, I told them to open up Beyond the stream, and it start playing for me. So they're pilot. Okay, Dean says ATT U-verse has unlimited $99 a month. So and it's around 700. So do you have U-verse or just AT&T?
Yeah, see, that's the thing. All I got is AT&T, and I've been trying to get that, Dean. They just don't have it in my. Trust me, guys. I got the highest one that they could possibly give me, and I've called several times, and they said unfortunately that in my area, like my neighbors, people across the street, because we all talked about it. We was all outside one day, and you know me, I just asked them a question about the AT&T stuff. They say, yep, all we was able to get was this. And the guy that lives 2 doors down from me has the same one that I have, and he said, yep. He said he wish he could get more numbers too. So it's just in our area. That's all we can get right now. That's in our area, unfortunately. But I call every day in hopes that they'll say, look, okay, we did something different, but just unfortunately right now, you know, I gotta just get what I can get right now. So yep. So it's just a regular AT&T. That's all.
Yes. And let me show real quick. I want to show my shirt again. Hopefully it should be coming to the site soon if it's not already put on there. The burgundy.
Got your MS7 fall vibes.
And the other day I wore the other one with my logo on it. So yeah. Here's the Telegram.
This
For
is my
those of
sister,
you,
guys. Give me 1 second, please. I'm sorry.
okay,
Sharon.
go ahead. No, you're fine. Also the this is our Telegram. If you guys want to join the Telegram, make sure you have a picture icon and read the pin posts, and you're welcome to join. Let me see. There's something else I passed up over here. I thought I passed another question. And like I said, I think that that's neat. I think that that's a great thing that now the Amazon is having the where you have the different profiles, because everybody don't watch the same thing. You know,
Yep.
you don't want to and that's good with them setting up the different profiles, because it's like Netflix and stuff. I can watch what I watch on mine. You can watch what you watching when you come. You know, whatever you was last watching, you can continue to watching.
That way, no one's messing up your recommendations either.
Mm-hmm.
So you know.
Yes, yes.
I hate when that happens.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah, make sure you smack that thumbs up, because I see that we have about a good 42 in here. It says ping.
Yes.
Smack that thumbs up, man.
I'm pretty sure it's pin smack thumbs up.
What? You two are just hilarious.
I'll be here all week.
I know. Oh yeah.
Comedian.
Oh yes. We're winding down to that freestyle Friday.
Yeah.
And hopefully tomorrow we will be talking about devices, but we'll also be talking about some food tomorrow. And stuff, because we got to get some of them healthy food recipes and stuff in.
Come in
So,
with your
Southern Tech
recipes.
Girl or anybody else who would like to come on and talk about that tomorrow, we will be talking about that some tomorrow. Oh, we'll just go over freestyle, basically. And I know our show is, we mainly talk about gadgets and streaming, but I just want to make it publicly that our show, MS7 morning show, because it's on my platform, but it's all of our show, is more of a variety. So we don't always just stick to streaming. We don't always just stick to devices. You know, we do teach when we're able to, we do teach at times, but sometimes we just free fall and stuff. And that's good when you go to everybody's channel and support it, because everybody, even though this is the streaming community, everybody doesn't do streaming every time. It's all about variety, and stuff. Just like the Get It Off Your Chest segment or different things that Show Enough and them do on their channels, it's about variety. So just tune in, you never know what you're going to get, but it's all about positive and about the end user at the end of the day. Even with the comedy, with Bono and them, it's about variety. So, make sure you go to everybody's channel and support, go to everybody's channel, hit that like, subscribe, and it's all about sharing, about sharing with the community your ideas. And then, like I said, it's the only difference in us and everybody else is that we're up here on the platform, but I always say the people in the chat, they're just as smart or even smarter at times, of knowing on different things. So we all feed off of each other. And that's what it's about at the end of the day. We all feed off of each other.
Mm-hmm.
And there's any way that we can help each other, that's what we're here for, That's what we also have our groups for. You have questions and stuff, but we don't know it, because I know I don't know everything. Then I'll try to reach out to somebody who does know it.
Oh, Sharon.
Yes.
I just want to mention this to the panel in the chat. I see that you reached 400 subscribers, so congratulations.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
So everybody in the chat, everybody that comes to support the show day in and day out, we appreciate everybody. And congrats. Keep it going.
Thank you so much.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I appreciate that.
Now, congratulations, freaking Sharon. Congratulations.
Yes.
To you.
Yep.
Yes. And we're missing Deacon Butler this morning. I was
Yeah.
hoping he'd come on this
Yeah.
morning so he could get a benediction at the end of the show.
Yeah,
But
I think
yes,
he
I'd like to
did.
thank everybody that supported me, and stuff. I'd like to thank you guys because you could be anywhere else and you do choose to come here. And I know my show is pretty early for a lot of people. I enjoy those who come, those who watch the replay. I don't take anything for granted. You know, I do thank each and every one of you for coming day in and day out, Monday through Friday. Sometime I may have a topic, sometimes we just wing it, but it's all in love, And at the end of the day, whether we get along or we don't get along, I feel like we're all family and stuff. We're all family, and it's too much craziness going out there in the world, you know, for us to focus on the negative. Hopefully, come in here, whether you come to any of our platforms, to get your mind off of what's going on in the real world. And this last week, those of you don't know, my aunt passed on the 4th of July. But coming doing this show every morning gets my mind off of the things like that. Um, you know, so even going to other people's shows, get your mind off of things that's going on, whether it's sickness in your family or whatever's going on in your family or this COVID thing, having to worry about having your mask on, when you go out, that's basically what it's about. And thank you so much, everybody. Thank you, Shana. Thank you, Bittersweet. I also wanted to say something about Tech Tim. Tech Tim is very good on
You mean
bills
Tech
and
Nick?
different things. Yeah, Tech Nick. I'm sorry, I said Tim, but I meant Nick because I was looking at Tim too. Tim's okay. But yeah, Tech Nick. He's a part of the streaming. I see he's just not coming in our community good, but he's from the UK and he does a lot of great videos and stuff. So you guys, if you can find Technic, put his channel in the chat so people can go over there and subscribe to him and show him love. He does a lot of stuff on Jody and devices and everything. So yeah, he's a content creator as well. Good morning, Jeffro. Yeah, and everybody, above everything, stay safe. Stay safe. When you go out there, make sure you practice the social distancing. Make sure you wear your mask. Make sure you keep your hand sanitizer. I personally still wipe down my products when I bring them in the house. I still throw my stuff in the wash, and it's just.
Yep. Never can be too careful.
Mhm. Yes. Oh, thank you. No, thank you also, Dean. Thank you, chat, for sharing your knowledge as well. I really do appreciate it. Yeah, and if we could find, like I said, if we could find Nick's information, if someone posted it, make sure you go over there and subscribe to him. And Nick, you're welcome anytime to jump on the panel and tell us what you do. Matter of fact, I put the link out if you want to do it today, or you can do it whatever day you're ready. You don't have to do it today. And tell us what you do, and how regularly you post and different things like that.
Thanks, Brad.
So here's the link.
Thanks.
Yes, thank you, Brad. Brad is always on top of everything.
Appreciate
And
it.
stuff. We do really appreciate everything Brad does. He is a great moderator. He's just always there for us. So we really do appreciate Brad.
And guys,
thanks for joining us.
and I'm gonna say this, guys. Put me on the big screen, Sharon, real quick.
Okay, 1 second.
And guys, I want to say this too, guys, while we're talking and giving our last remarks and stuff, guys. Yes, I am the leader of MS7, guys, but I do appreciate everybody who comes out, and guys, and whether you love me, hate me, like me, or dislike me, guys, that's fine. But at the end of the day, guys, we have to respect each other and everybody, because we all we got. So at the end of the day, guys, we all we have, guys. We're a streaming community. Nobody's going anywhere or anything, guys. So I may not get along with this person, or we may disagree. But at the end of the day, guys, it should never come to the point to where that we can't support each other. Because I'm not going to make all the right decisions. Neither is nobody else. Nobody's perfect, guys. So I may not like you, and you may not like me. And that's fine. But at the end of the day, guys, we have to respect what we each of us do. I may not like you as a person or may not approve of what you're doing as a person, but I respect what you're doing for the community. And that's how we should always be, guys. We should respect what we're doing for the community. Because it's not our place to say who fell off or who did this or who did that, guys. If the people, if we're on here because we're all in here because we have a passion to do what we do. So all that bickering, guys, I'm through with that. I'm through with that. You know, guys, I'm not on for YouTube for a popularity contest, and I really don't care who don't like me. I don't care about that. That's not what's important, guys. I'm on YouTube because I have a passion and I love people, and I'm not always going to be politically correct about everything that I do. But my heart is in the right place, and I love what I do, guys. If I didn't love what I do, guys, I wouldn't invest the stuff that I do. You know what I'm saying? So I love each and everybody. And in spite of what's been going on, guys, I love DST. I love Rojas. I love Supreme Builds. I love Brooklyn and the family. I still have love and respect for all the teams, guys, because at the end of the day, guys, we all we got. We all we got. And really, guys, it doesn't matter if you love me or hate me, guys, because MS7, we're here. We're not going nowhere. DST, they're there. They're not going anywhere. Brooklyn and the family, they're there. They're not going anywhere, guys. So we all we got, guys. So guys, I just want you to keep that in mind. We may not agree, but we have to respect the craft that everybody's doing, because whether or not, okay, this person may be putting out this person may be putting out that, but the point is, guys, we're giving each little bit to help the community. And guys, so I just want to leave it at that, guys. I love each and everybody, everyone and everybody, guys. I love each and every one of you guys, and much love, guys. And it's all love over here too, guys. It's all love. I mean, not, you know, guys, we have to respect each other at the end of the day, guys. That's what it's all about, respect. Thank you, Sharon, for allowing me to say that. Appreciate it. And that's real talk, guys. That's real talk, because in spite of what's going on, guys, I love everybody. I love everybody, guys. And I have a passion, because a little did you know it or not, that there was a time I had told Sharon that I was going to walk away from YouTube. I was only gone for maybe 48 hours, but I had to come back because the passion there, guys, you know, the passion is there. So I do love everybody, you know, guys. We may not agree with certain people, but we have to respect each other's craft. And that's what it's about, guys. You ain't got to like me, but you got to respect me. I ain't got to like you, but I have to respect you. And that's what it's all about, guys, at the end of the day, guys, is respect. You know what I'm saying? It should never be a point to where I'm not going to go on this channel because I don't like this person. No, I'm going to this channel because I respect what they're doing. Because as long as we walk through life, there's going to be things that we're not going to always agree with through life. And that's not for people to judge a person's life. Judge what they're doing or what they're attempting to do, guys. Because as long as we're in this flesh, we're always going to be imperfect. There's no perfect person on this earth. Nobody's perfect. And we all want to miss the mark in one way or another. So I'm not trying to get religious on you, but nobody's perfect, guys. So keep that in mind. But as long as we have a passion and a thrive for this, guys, and like Shonup said, guys, we got to make this right. We have to get this right, guys, because with COVID out here, guys, life is too short. And seeing my sister in that hospital bed, guys, and that's my baby sister, that just reminds me of my own mortality. And it reminds me, guys, that life is too short to just be going through this on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? In spite of whatever. You know, so I'm through, guys. I'm through with going back and forth with people, guys. I'm through with the beefing. I'm through with the cussing. I'm through with the fussing. If somebody go live on me or whatever, guys, I'm not responding to nothing. And as sure as I'm going to die one day, guys, I'm through with the mess. I'm through with the drama. I'm through with it, guys. I'm done. You got my word on that. Amen. Finished.
Amen.
Good speech, Ken.
Thank you.
Very great.
Thank you.
Thank you, Tony.
Hey, we do what we do, and you know, that,
Here's Ken's channel. If you didn't subscribe to him, go subscribe to him. Put that like bell icon, get that bell icon so you get all those notifications. Pick up Ken's YouTube channel. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to his channel. Make sure you hit that bell icon
Brad is on
Yeah.
fire
Press
today,
all so
boy.
you get all the notifications. Brad doing the darn thing, ain't
Brad doing his
But
thing,
yeah,
it?
ain't he? Brad doing his
Dean
thing, ain't
said,
he?
You go to Simmy's channel. Make sure you go to Simi to Text channel. Make sure you
He
like, share,
going down the
subscribe.
list,
Hit that
Sharon.
bell
He going
icon
down the
so you
list.
get
He
all
going
those
down the list.
notifications.
He going down the list.
Wait a minute, I think I
hey,
skipped
but
somebody. Go to
um,
Technology Kings channel. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Hit that bell icon. Make sure you press all within the bell icon so you get all of his notifications.
oh,
Drop, drop the
shout
mic.
out to Brian. He's on it.
Drop the mic.
Shout out to
Man,
Brian. He's on it today. But
Yes, yes.
like Dean said, this is supposed to be a break from the real world stuff that we're going on right now. So um, let's keep it that way. You know,
I believe this is your channel, Kim. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Hit that bell
yep, yep.
like
icon. And with that bell, press all so you get all the notifications.
hey,
Yeah,
but
guys,
yeah,
because we all we got, guys. We all we got. We all, at the end of the day, guys, we all we got. And I'm not, you know, so, I've heard that somewhere on a movie or something. I think it was New Jack City or something. We all we got. But that's true, guys. We
Mm-hmm.
all we got. And regardless of what, guys, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yes, and
Yes,
thank you so
yes.
much, Trooper, for all you
Yes,
do too.
can you highlight? Can you
thank you so
highlight?
much.
Showing up? Can you? Can you?
Yes. 1 second, I was trying to highlight them. It passed me.
Put me on the big screen again. Put me on the big screen again,
Okay.
Sharon. I want to respond to Show Enough. Show Enough. I really am in a good place right now, man. I'm trying to hold back the tears, but seeing my sister yesterday, Show Enough, and everything, and my baby sister, that was her on the phone, and I was talking to my wife. I am in a good place right now. I'm tired of the foolishness, Show Enough. I'm really tired of the foolishness, man. Because we're on here, guys, for our ultimate goal. It's time for me to put on my big boy pants and just roll with it. You feel what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, guys, we all we got. You know, enough about I don't like this person, I don't like this person, this and that, guys. It has to stop. It has to end today. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying?
Mm-hmm.
With everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody. I know there was some things said about me. I responded to some things, but you know what though, guys? That was yesterday, guys. You know what I'm saying? Let your past pass. I don't feel any way towards nobody, guys. I love each and every person. I'm a grown man. I'm staying in my own lane. And the reason why people don't like me, guys, I'm not trying to figure that out. But the thing is, guys, that I love everybody, and I am in a good place right now, showing up, and I feel good. You know what I'm saying? I'm in a good place right now, and I feel good. And you got my word, showing up, because I have a lot of respect for you. You're like the uncle that I never had. You're like one of my wise uncles. And you have my promise on national TV, showing up. I know we're streaming, and this is Tech Talk, but showing up, you got my word. And everybody in this chat, Kenneth Mullen is not going to be on here acting a fool. Kenneth Mullen is not going to be on here cussing and fussing or nothing. Because my health is more important, my family is more important, and everything.
Talk about it.
So, guys, I'm a grown ass man and I'm responsible for my own actions. And, guys, me acting a fool, because I went back and looked at some of my shows, guys, me cussing and getting all out of character. That's not what a 44-year-old man is about. So everybody that's going to be around me have to conduct themselves accordingly, and everybody's got to conduct themselves, guys, because we're all about tech talk. We're all about doing what we need to do, guys. You know what I'm saying? And if a person can't agree with that, then I don't know what to tell them. But at the end of the day, guys, enough is enough. We have to really take this because I'm not going to say this, guys, and I'm going to say this, guys. I should never get to the point to where I should say that I'm not going to go over there to Hustler TV. And I'm saying that. I should never get to the point to where I'm not going to go over to Hustler TV. I'm not going to go to Dale's. I'm not going to go to Reels. I'm not going to go to Supreme Bills. I'm not going to go to nobody's channel. It should never get to that point. It should never get to that point to where I should have to stop doing that. Because we all make mistakes and we all have to make right. And I had to search myself and say, look, we are human. And as long as we're walking into this flesh, we're not going to be perfect. So that's
Mm-hmm.
why, guys, I'm not on YouTube for a popularity contest, and I apologize for Sharon.
That's
But
okay.
this is and it need to be said. I'm not on YouTube for popularity contests. I don't care who don't like me, but you got to respect me, and I love everybody. And everybody that's around me going to have to just get with the program because this is enough, guys. Enough is enough. Every day it was always something. I responded, they responded. Enough is enough, guys. And I stopped. I stopped. So whether everybody else want to continue on with the drama, I've stopped. I've stopped. The buck stops with me.
Yep.
So that's what you got to say, guys, to yourself. The buck stops with you. Because none of us is going anywhere, guys. None of us is going anywhere. So we have to get this right. Like Shonuff said, we have to get this right, guys. We have to. And it should never get to the point to where that I'm not going to follow a fellow YouTuber, regardless of what. Thank you, Sugar Sharon. I should have went live on my own channel.
That's
You know what I'm saying? I
fine.
should've went
No,
live on my
you're
own
good.
channel.
You're good.
But you know,
No,
Sugar Sharon, I just had to get that out because we all we got.
Mm-hmm.
We all we got. And we have to get this right today, guys. We have to. Life is too short. And I'm through with it. You know what I'm saying? Seeing my baby sister sitting there, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't saying she's fighting for her life, but she's fine. You know, guys, life is too short for all this crap, guys. Life is too short. And I'm through responding to people. I'm through whatever. If you caught up in drama, that goes for anybody. The buck stops with me, guys. Amen. Sorry.
Amen.
Sorry.
Amen. Those of you, make sure you go support Brad as well. He has a channel. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. If you hit that bell icon, press all within hitting that bell icon. And this is Cam's channel. I thought the other channel was Cam's channel. But it's not. Make sure you do the same. Go over there, like, share,
Thanks for that,
subscribe,
Brad.
and press all and stuff.
But morning, Rojas. Nice to see you.
Morning, Rojas.
Hey, what's
And
up,
once
Rojas?
again, what time is your
Sure, just so we know we got it right.
Yes, Rojas? What time do you come on to this afternoon? Because I don't know why I never remember. But what time do you? Would you post Rojas' channel in the chat? Because he will be on this afternoon, and Next Level Tech will be on tomorrow, doing their shows. So could you tell us what time that will be, and also post Rojas' channel, someone, if you don't mind. And as that being said, it'll be 7 p.m. Eastern, so 7 o'clock our time.
And
Rojas
go
will
to
be
show you
on.
guys how good I feel. Put a big screen on me again, Sugar Shane. I feel so good,
Yeah,
guys.
I'll be.
You guys catch me at a good time, guys. I feel good. You know,
Okay.
God just put it upon my heart as Sugar Shane was speaking. God put it upon my heart, guys. I'm giving that microphone away. I'm going to be a blessing. I want to sow a seed in somebody's life. I'm giving that microphone away. The one that Rojas told me about. I'm not even going to spend no time trying to fix it or nothing, guys, trying to get to work. I'm going to donate. I'm going to do, MS7 is going to do a giveaway on that microphone. So whenever Sugar Sharon gets the time, we'll do a giveaway on a morning show, or I'll go live and I'll do it.
You can do it tomorrow.
Okay,
If
we
you
can
want to do it tomorrow.
It's Friday.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Good tomorrow. I gotta find the box and stuff, but I'll get
Okay.
Don't worry about that. I'll
Yeah.
figure all that out, guys. I figured all that out. But then I got to mail it and do all that stuff. So
Mm-hmm.
just yeah, I'm gonna have to try to do that tomorrow because I go back to work on Monday, guys. So I'll go back to work Monday. So
Right. So
let's do it on
tomorrow.
the weekend, Sugar Sharon. Let's do
Okay,
it.
we'll do it Saturday then.
Well, you know what?
What? Hey, we can do it on Tech Show because Tech has something he has to give away too.
Okay, yeah. I tell you what.
So
let's
we'll
not
get
make
with
a
Tech
plan-
Review and we can get up with
I tell you
him
what,
to
you
see
take
if
me
we
off the
can do it
big
on his
screen too,
channel.
Sharon. No, let's just do it like this, guys. We're just going to do a giveaway. MS7 is going to all get together.
Oh, Rojas, are you sure you don't want to set it up first? See how try to set it up first?
Actually, you know what, Rojas? I'm good, man. I'm good, man. I'm good. I just going to give it away, man, because I got this one now, Rojas. I'm good. And plus, really.
He didn't see it. Show him the microphone real good. He wasn't on here when you showed it earlier.
Oh, this guy here? This?
Yes.
I know it ain't as good as the other one, Rojas, but I ain't really got nowhere to put it at, man, because I had it pinned up on my computer thing right here, man. So yeah, I'm going to give it away, man. You know, $53, man. You know what I'm saying? It's nice. But this is like a plug and play mic. So,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and that's how your blessings come. When you be blessing to others, that's how your blessings come. So So, you know what I'm saying? So I just want to miss my blessing. So,
Uh-oh.
usually when stuff happens like that, I just want to just give it away. I'm fine.
Wait a second. We got a couple of more people joining us. Good morning, good morning, good
Yep.
morning, everybody.
Good
Oh,
morning.
Yep.
good morning, everybody.
QC, what's
Okay.
going
Hey, what's up,
on? Chuck
QC?
What's
Reviews,
up,
how you
man?
K
doing, Hustler?
Mac,
What's
Tech
going on,
Reviews. What's up?
everybody? How y'all doing?
I just heard your sermon, and I just wanted to piggyback off of your sermon because, as everything going on here in the United States and kids dying every day, and we as a community, man, we got to come as one, man. And I love everybody and I respect everybody. I remember when I lost my mom. This is my outlet with you guys, Hustler, Ken, Sharon, all of you guys. I started watching Steven. That was my outlet. And I love you guys. I just don't like the bickering back and forth. I don't like negative energy. And we
Okay.
respect each other. I don't know most of y'all from a can of paint, but I respect you. I love you. This is what I look for every day.
Thank you.
You know what I mean? From Dale, Bo, Hustler, The Real, Show Enough. Y'all like family to me. If I see y'all out today, hey man, what's up? Whatever. If I can help you out, I help you out. That's what a community do, man. We help each other when we down. We don't beat nobody down when they down. You feel what I'm saying? And I just respect y'all, man. I love you guys, and that's all I wanted to say, man. Like, it's just gotta stop, bro.
Appreciate you.
Oh, yeah,
Thank
we
you.
love you too.
Good evening. What's up, everybody? How you doing?
Hey,
Right.
hey, Hustler.
That's good. That's good. Ken, I heard everything you said, bro. And I'm gonna leave it like this. I said, bruh, at the end of what I said, because it's just like you said, everything has to stop. There's no reason to continue anything. And my point was never to continue or bring everything to a head like it came to. And if two men can come and agree, we can agree to disagree and keep it moving and respect each other. I'm all with it.
And I agree with the same
All right.
because it's a proven fact that when people are never going to agree with everything.
Mm-hmm.
But if I can walk away and say, look, I respect you and you respect me, and that's the best thing that a person can do, guys, is respect each other. Because like I was saying before, that it should never get to the point to where that I ever say that I despise or I don't like Hustler TV to the point to where that I'm not going to support his craft or
Mm-hmm.
that I'm not going to support him. I may disagree with some things that he do as a person, but his craft, I'm going for his craft, not for the person. Because I'm not trying to be religious or nothing, but my dad say, you go to church for the Lord, not for the person, not for the man. The man is imperfect, but God is all perfect. So it should never get to the point to where that I should say, well, look, I'm not going over to Hustler TV because I don't like him. No, I'm going to Hustler TV because I can get fed from him. I can learn
Mm-hmm.
something from that man. I respect his craft enough to where I can be fed from him.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the way it should be. I feel. I've been doing some thinking, and I've been doing a lot of soul searching, a lot of thinking. Seeing my sister there and everything, that's why I say, look, listen, it stopped with me, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And then even with my MS7 group, I'm sure that a lot of us don't agree with all of us, but we have a respect because you're not going anywhere, Hustler. MS7 not going anywhere. DST's not going anywhere. At the end of the day, we are a family.
Mm-hmm.
Me and my mom, we've had issues and stuff, but that never mean I stopped loving her and stuff. So it's just all about respect and everything. So I appreciate you coming on with this, and hopefully this is a step in the right direction.
Oh
But
yeah, it's
I'm,
all good. It's all
yup,
good.
yup. So
Yesterday is yesterday. Today is
huh?
a new day.
Yes, it is, and
We
that's
was
what I
blessed
said
enough to
too.
wake up because there were some people that wasn't blessed to wake up. So we gotta keep it
That's
pushing.
what I said, bro. What I'm saying? It was yesterday. The past is past, bro. What I'm saying? The past is past. And I know that we're not always going to be politically correct. We're not always going to agree, but it should never stop me from hopping on your panel. And you
Mm-hmm.
always welcome over here with MS7, But I know there's some things that I got to deal with and address and stuff. And, it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? It's time
Mm-hmm.
to. It's time to grow up, and it's just time to just really put your best foot forward.
I feel you.
You know, and watch. You guys going to see. You guys are going to see a change because enough is enough, guys. Enough is enough. Our community is too small. Our community is too small for us to be going through this, guys. You know what I'm saying? It's way too small. There's only a few of us left. Okay, sweetie. All right, babe. What time you gonna go? Okay. All right, sweetie. Do you? Okay. All right. That's all I wanted to say, guys. I don't want to go too much of time,
I
though.
just wanted to hop on real quick because I'm on my lunch hour. So I just wanted to say what's up.
But I will tell you this, though, Hustler T.
Again, me and you straight. We straight. Ain't nothing else got to be said about it. We do each other, we support each other, and that's what we're gonna do.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And I just wanted to say real quick that
Respect you, man. Respect you, man.
I just wanted to say real
Absolutely.
quick too
Much respect.
that
Absolutely.
we love all of DST, and DST is always welcome here. I love going to all your shows, you know, where I'm able to, unless I'm asleep because I get up so early to do this. But I do try to watch the replay. But I learned so much, and for years we learned from DST, you know. And that goes for all the groups, DST, Brooklyn and them, all of them.
Yeah.
You know, it's nothing but love.
All right. Well, I'll get with y'all later. Y'all have a good day.
Okay. All right.
All right, man. Enjoy your day, man.
Yeah,
All right.
Okay. So,
Hey, what's up, Turkey Views? Hey, how you doing, Show Enough?
hey,
The one and
Chanel.
only preacher showing up.
What up,
What's
Butler?
going on?
What's up, Shona?
How's
Hey,
family
Chanel.
doing, man?
Hello.
How's
What's up,
family?
Show enough?
What's going
Show
on?
Enough. Hey, Show Enough.
Ken, showing up talking to you.
Yes.
How you doing, man?
Pretty good, and you, sir?
Everything is okay, huh? Family
Yes.
okay?
Yeah, that was my sister. They're still trying to get her blood pressure down, but she's okay. She's gonna be okay. Yeah.
All right, brother.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
You hang in there, man. You know,
Yes, sir.
God got this, bro.
Thank you, sir.
Hey, man, I heard you talk. You in that place, man. When you speaking, man, you know, you speak from the heart.
I got to
You
walk
know,
in too,
you
man.
you can't just let it sit. You can't let it sit in the bottle and shake it up, man. You know, you don't let emotions take over. And a lot of things what happens is that a lot of times we're speaking, we let the emotions from that point in that time that's going on, and we get out here and we jump the gun. But man, we're in the streaming thing, man. Together, we can do a lot more for the community. If we're here and we're trying to teach, we're just not here trying to teach. We're here learning. We're all learning and we're teaching and we're learning from each other. So we're here just sharing our knowledge that we have. We got enough going on in the world, man. You got enough going on in your personal life. I got enough going on in my personal life. And trust me, there's not a person in here that's not going through something.
Mm-hmm.
So let's use this as our comfort zone, something that we love to do, the passion that we got going on, and we're gonna share it with each other. And understand that, hey, we family, but we gonna bicker every now and then. We're gonna do it. We gotta get over it. It happens. Family fight. But we just can't let anything come in between what we're doing. And we're gonna always be together. That's what I say, man. Hey, it don't matter. We can have words today, but once we've said it, and you've said your part, I've said mine, it's over with. We know how to deal with each other. We can deal with each other. And guess what? That's the way it should be. But we know that's not the way it always is. But man, we're gonna make this right. From this point, we're gonna make this right. And anybody with any negativity, well, I look at it like I said, always, I was brought up, I always try to surround myself with positive people.
Amen.
And when that negativity come in, I know how to deal with it. It might take me a surprise, but I know how to deal with it. And once I deal with it, I'm good with it. I'm always give respect, brother. We don't have to agree on everything. We never will. Because your opinion is your opinion, my opinion is mine, and all of us that. But we can agree on one thing. Together we can make this community a lot better.
That's right.
Absolutely.
Together we can make it a lot better. And that's what we got to do. And it's a work in progress. No one said it's going to be easy. Life ain't easy. But it's a work in progress.
Yes.
So I just want to say, hey, look, much love to everyone. Drake and Sharon, sister, I want
Yes.
to let you know that I love what you do.
Thank you.
You got something good here. Um, I love listening to you all, but what you got going right here is something good. And we need to take this as a point where that we all can get together in the mornings and every time we have a chance and we chop it up.
Yes.
But
Thank you so much.
I love what you all are doing. Keep doing you can. And I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna say this and leave because I know we're getting long winded. When we first talked and you was getting ready to start your channel, I want you to remember something. Bring this back to you. You asked, what did I think? What would be in some advice? I told you two things. And the only two things I told you, one was understand that everybody is not gonna like you. You had to deal with it. The other thing I told you, and the last thing that I told you was what? Do you?
Yes, you did. Be yourself and do you.
That's what that's all. That was the only advice I can give you, and that's all I can tell you, brother. Is do you?
Thank you.
You
Thank
guys as MS7 are a good team. Y'all stay in contact with each other, and anything that's bothering one of you guys or something y'all want to work on, y'all talk. Y'all get together and talk about it.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Much love to everyone.
Much love to you
Everyone
too.
have a good
No love.
morning, good
So no.
afternoon. As always, I will be watching. I'm out. Rojas, you
What's up,
take care,
brother?
my brother. How you doing?
I'm doing
I'm about to
wonderful.
go, man, and now the celebrities is falling in now.
Oh, shoot. Where?
You started it. You started
Hey,
it.
man, look, we're in the streaming world, but we all are one.
Yes.
Yes, we
Let's
are.
act like it.
Yes, yes.
Let's support each other. Much love
Mm.
Yes,
again.
sir.
I'm out, y'all.
All
Thank
right.
you.
All right,
Thank
much
you.
love,
All
Lil
right.
J.
All
Real
right. Peace
talk.
out, show enough.
What's up?
Mr. Rojas.
Hey, Mr. Rojas.
Gosh, what?
What up,
You go
Rojas?
ahead, Rojas.
What are you doing? I know. So I was just listening. I turned it on. I had a hell of a morning already. So I turn it on right when it's funny. I always stumble into this when somebody always says that life is too short. I usually stumble upon within our community when somebody says that, and I wanted to share something with you guys and whoever's listening, and I don't know, I felt it in my heart to share this, so maybe it will resonate something. I don't know, we'll see. But in 2015, I lost my baby sister. She was in a bad car accident, and she was living in here in California. She was going from one county to the next, maybe a 45-minute drive. This freeway is known to cause bad accidents, and there's no, like, everyone's trying to like figure out why this one freeway always causes these accidents. So when she passed, I remember people were posting on, like, I was at work. I had this weird gut feeling. I came outside. I was hanging out with one of my coworkers. And he's just like, dude, are you okay? I'm just like, I don't know. I just have this weird, like, this nasty gut feeling about something. And during the same time, one of my cousins said that he saw this post about some kind of accident, and people were just talking crap, like, oh, there he goes, another idiot causing an accident on the 91 freeway, and like, like all these things were happening all at the same time. She was 22 years old, and a month before that, my second stepdad, his mom passed away of cancer. A month before that, this is now 2 months before the death of my baby sister, my cousin's grandma on her side of the family I call her my grandma too because she's always around and we always see her. She passed away, just old age. And that happened month to month to month, January, February, March. And I look at all those age groups. I was like, man, like my baby sister being 22, the youngest, and then I got somebody else at 70s, then another person in their 90s. The year before that, literally, it was also 3 people that passed away in the family. An aunt, my first dad's mom, so my grandma, and then also his dad. And same thing, January, February, March. And it's just ever since 2014 when my aunt passed away. She was in her 60s. It's been like this huge eye opener. Like those people passed away. 2015, my baby sister passed away. It's like, dude, she's got no business passing away at that young age. And me and my sister sat down, and we had a very deep conversation about, because we had a lot of people telling us life is so short. But think about this. When, like, I don't know if any of you have been married to anybody, and if anybody of you had a longtime boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever you have, or even a friendship. If you've never been married, even a friendship, when somebody says, damn, I've known this guy or girl, friend, best friend, husband, wife, I know this other person for like a good 10 years. And people say, like, it's 10 years is a long time. 10 years is a very long time. And when people say, like, oh, I've been married for 5 years, they're just like, damn, somebody could put up with you for 5 years? That's a long time. And just like 5 years is like that, like a blink of an eye. But when you start putting things into perspective, like, hey, I've been married for 10 years. And then you stay in the same narrative, like, hey, you know what? My baby sister passed at the age of 22. She was alive for 22 years. Now the conversation starts to go as life is no longer too short, but life is just too precious. And I've known my best friend. Him and me grew up like since junior high school. He moved out to Atlanta. I stayed out here in California, and we talk almost every day. And if we don't talk to each other that day, we're thinking about each other. And I remember when he called me the day that my sister passed. And I was at my mom's, and I didn't pick up the phone. I couldn't. I couldn't process what happened. So I said, let me call you back later tonight. So it was probably like about 3:00 in the morning my time, 6:00 in the morning his time. And he's just like, dude, are you okay? That was it. As soon as he said that, I couldn't say one word. Like there was nothing that he could have said to make me feel better. And there's nothing I could have said to make myself feel better or explain anything. And we were on the phone probably for half an hour just crying. Just not one word, just crying. And finally he was telling me, he's just like, this was in 2015. And I met him in 1993. And he's just like, he's like, you and me have known each other for a little bit over 20 years, man. And he's just like, as much as people say like life is too short, he's just like 20 some years of our friendship is timeless. It's something that you can't say it's too short or it's too long or it's too nothing. It's just something that's just so, he's like your friendship has been so precious. Like we've been together through thick and thin. Like you were there for my grandma when she passed away. You know my entire family. His mom and dad call me son. And anytime when him and me are together, because his middle name is actually my first name, they call me hijo, son in Spanish. And then they call him feo, ugly in Spanish. And we just have this bond. And what's been crazy, I keep being reminded year after year after year. A friend of mine from junior high, I've known this kid since 6th grade, just passed away 2 weeks ago. He's my age. He's a year younger than me. He's 38. And he passed away of cancer. And what business does he have to have that at that age? But it's one of those things that I think when God has that calling and says, hey, you know what? I need somebody's North Star to come up here now, because somebody down there needs you more than they think. And as much as sometimes we don't realize it, how much we really need somebody, they're gone. And I think most of you guys know my grandmother passed away 2 months ago, April. Holy crap! I can't believe it's been
Same with my grandma.
3 months. And my grandma is my mom. My grandma taught me how to drive along with my mom. My grandma yelled at me and grounded me just like my mom. If I brought a girl home, my grandma was there to approve or disapprove, just like my mom. And it's been a hell. It's been hell. And I've known her all my 39 years of life. So yeah, it sucks. It really sucks. But I think when you look at that, at how much time you know somebody, then you could sit back and just smile and laugh about all the good times. And just like really honor that person. And I know sometimes with like a lot of the stuff that happens here within, YouTube land and social media land and Telegram land, it's interesting how like, I posted earlier about 20 years ago, if somebody had a problem with somebody, they just said whatever, left them alone, walked away. Mm-hmm. Now everything is so personal. And I think what it is, it's because we're more invested within people. So just food for thought. Even if it's 1 year, that you met somebody, that time is precious. So that's all I really got to say. So I hope I didn't mean to make everybody cry either. I'm trying to hold my shit
feel
together.
you, because my grandmother passed in April too, and then my aunt passed on the 4th of July, and the 5th of July was the anniversary of me finding out that my sister had passed a year from the 5th of July. So I can feel you on all them things,
Yeah, my grandmother
life is
was
too
my
precious.
whole world too, and my cousin, my cousin, 25, died in a car accident. Left 3 boys. Got 3 boys behind. 25 years old. This just happened a month ago. So, man.
As the youngest one, on this panel possibly. At the age of 22, I went through a whole bunch of stuff. I went through almost 10 plus surgeries, recorrective surgeries. So, I even almost lost my sister my junior year of high school due to depression. Luckily, a friend of mine heard her in the bathroom saying, "Hey, this was it." And so, really, because what I do when I go to college, because I go to, for all of you who don't know, I go to college. Um, when I get dropped off from my parents, I always tell them I love them because I never know if something's gonna happen to them. So, like Shona says, always tell people you love them because you never know when you're not gonna see them again. Just please do that. Please know that people are in your life for a reason. People are in your life. You might not know why people are in your life, but they're in your life for a reason. The big man upstairs put them in your life for a reason. You might not find out until you have a fight and you think about it. You're like, why is that person in my life? You might not think about why they're in your life until you fight with them and whatever and whatnot. But they're in your life for a reason. Make sure you tell them that you love them. Everybody in this panel, everybody in this chat, everybody who watches this replay, I love each and every one of you, and that's it.
And it'd be a shame that in Rojas, I sat where you sat, brother. I lost my grandmother too. It was years, but I can honestly say, and I'm sorry. Um,
No.
You're good, man.
I'm sorry. I sat where you sat, bro. And my grandmother was my world too. She was my mom as well. So I sat where you sat, man. And it'd be a shame to be bickering with people and then they're no longer with us. You never had a chance to get it right. You know what I'm saying? So guys, I do apologize for crying, guys, but I sat where he sat, so I do understand losing your grandmother, and I lost my father. Like everybody that was meaningful in my life. You know, like, and sometimes I had questioned. Like, wow, like these people come in your life and then now they're gone. So it's just something, guys, how, and that's what I was thinking about too, that, life is too precious to just not, get this thing right, guys, because we're only here for a short time, guys. We're only here for a while, and that there was a sermon that I was at a funeral, and this preacher, I'm sorry, this preacher preached a message called how would you live your dash? How do you live your dash? You have a birth date,
I heard
and
that
there's
one
that
before.
dash there. And then on the other side is your death date. But we're living in the dash now. I'm not trying to preach, but we're living in the dash now. And the dash is how we're going to be remembered, guys. The dash is how we're going to remember. Real House living in his dash. Everybody on this panel is living in their dash. So what are people going to say about you when you leave this earth?
It's
You know
not
what I'm
about the
saying?
dates and the beginning and the end. It's about that dash.
It's about that dash. That's right. So think about it. How are you going to live your dash? So Rojas, I said where you sat, man, and my heart goes out to you, and my condolences, brother. I said where you sat, man, and I understand what you're going through. I truly, don't nobody else on the panel understand, brother. I understand, and if there's anything that I can do, man, reach out to me, man. I got you.
Thank you.
Definitely.
Definitely.
I feel the same. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I definitely know what you're going through. I mean, like I said, I
Boy,
lost two of my sisters nearly back to back years. It was 1 year between me losing both of my sisters. My grandmother, I just lost her a couple of months ago, and then my aunt on the 4th of July. So my condolences completely to you, Rojas,
yes,
because understand how you feel.
Hey, I think it was almost 2 years ago now. I forgot. A bus driver I knew, who um, was who I thought was kind of little too happy in the morning because I remember she picked me up at like 6:30, 6:45 in the morning to go to school. Um, she retired. She retired my junior year of high school and moved to Belize and was unfortunately um, some people went into her house and they didn't know that she was a fighter, so they unfortunately killed her. And when I found out, I was like, wait a minute, not her. Her name was um, Sharon, believe it or not. Uh, but I was like, not her, because she was always the person that would give you brownies on your birthday, give you hugs. She's like, oh my god, give me a hug. I've been seeing you in so long. I'm like, because I'm not really a touchy feely emotional person. So I was like, dang, like yeah, I'll give the woman a hug. I mean, I like hugs, but I'm not really a touchy feely person. But I'm like, when I found out, I was like, wait a minute, I don't I don't I don't get to see her no more. Like I don't get to hug her no more. I don't get to do any of that. And I think about a month ago, I saw a woman that looked exactly like her, and I was like, "Can I just give you a hug?" And then she was like, "Sure, whatever." This is before all this COVID stuff. She was like, "Sure, whatever." And but the way but like I said, you just never know when someone's gonna unfortunately have to leave you. So make sure you tell the people that you love or respect that you respect them and that you love them and you appreciate them. You know,
And I want to challenge everybody too. Ever since my well, I want to say, so when I was in the Marine Corps, when I first went in 2000, July of 2000, I went overseas September, October, November, December. I was gone for a while in 2001, if you guys know what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
And one of my buddies from high school, actually junior high, I met him in 7th grade, and we went through junior high school, and we went to the Marines together. I watched him get hit over there, and it changed my whole perspective of saying I love you. I think a lot of people do this because it's a natural thing, but when somebody says I love you, you typically say I love you too. When I went and I talked to his wife, which I knew her also, these guys were like junior high sweethearts. Junior high school, got married, had kids. And I remember going to her and I was the one that had to give her the news. I told her, I love you. If you need anything, let me know. And the way she responded is the same way I respond ever since that happened. Her response was, I love you. I'm here for you if you need me to. And I kind of walked away from that conversation thinking like, she didn't say I love you too. She didn't say I love you too because I said I love you. She said I love you as if it was her saying it for the first time. I love you. So ever since then, and I'm going to challenge everybody, Whoever says I love you, don't say I love you too. Don't say it because you said it, I'm saying it. Say I love you, and you'll start feeling the meaning behind it,
Got
because it will be like you're saying it first, even though you're saying it second.
you. Beautiful, beautiful,
Very well said.
beautiful
Sure
message. That's
has.
beautiful. I got
And,
the message in that. Yes, that's
yes,
beautiful.
yes. And I wanted to share one more quick story about another sister, my first sister that passed, the one that she and I were a year apart, and she passed 2 days after Thanksgiving. And the crazy part, a couple of days after Thanksgiving, and the crazy part was about it. We were so close. We were a year apart, and I was supposed to go Black Friday shopping with her. I had um, I had got this new TV, and she wanted the same TV, and she finally was going to cut the cord. I was supposed to set up a fire stick and everything, and she called me, and she was like, "Oh, you're going to be ready to go Black Friday shopping. We're going to leave it, around, right after dinner Thanksgiving." And I was like, "Well, no, I'm going to keep our brother's children, so that they can get a chance to do their Black Friday shopping, and we can go shopping another day." So she was like, "Okay, well, that's fine." I said, "But I'll be there Monday morning." And I was debating whether I was going to have, Brooklyn in daycare or not that day. And she was like, "Well, let me know so we could do it in the morning if you're not going to send her to daycare. If we're not, we'll do it as soon as she get out of daycare." So that morning, that Monday morning, so I didn't, she did her Black Friday shopping. We talked for a little bit on Saturday, and then that Monday I got ready to call her. I didn't talk to her Sunday. That morning, Monday, I called her, and the lady answers the phone, and I'm asking to speak to my sister, and she says, "Well, this is Detective such and such," and I'm like, "Okay, well, I must have the wrong number." I hang up the phone. I call back, and then I was like, "Is this, my sister's number?" I repeat name, I repeat her number and everything, and she said, "This is her house." And she said, "Would you like to speak?" Because my stepsister, we have the same father, different mom. She was like, "Would you like to speak to her mother?" And I was like, "No, I know her mother's number. If I want to talk to her, I'll call her. I want to speak to my sister." And then someone else got on the phone, and I found out on the phone that she passed. And I just lost it right then. And all I kept thinking is, if only I went Black Friday shopping, if only I had spent more time. I mean, we used to spend time together all the time. It wasn't hardly a day we didn't speak on the phone. It was odd. We talked every day, and that Sunday was odd. We didn't talk on the phone that Sunday because I was so busy. She had called, and I missed her call. And I was like, "Oh, well, I'll see her in the morning Monday because I'm going to let her know that I'm not going to send my daughter to school that morning." And I never got to speak with her again. So always, like you said, tell them you love them in a way like Real High said, and always let them know. Always try to have that time. If it's nothing, I tell my brother all the time, if it's nothing but to text me back. I tell my daughter all the time, nothing but to text me back and say, "I'm busy. I'll talk with you later." Try to respond somehow. Let that person know you're okay.
Yeah. And I lost my mom 3 years ago. My mom died at the age of 55.
Hmm.
And my last conversation with my mom was, I knew it was the last time I was going to speak to her. So I asked my mom, what you want me to do. My mom's last words to me was to take care of her grandson. And I've been doing that ever since. And it's hard, some days because, everybody, Mother's Day, you get that call, happy birthday, and stuff like that. And, I have a godmother, which is always there for me as, I'm thankful that she's able to text me every morning, "Good morning, son, I love you," and stuff like that. And just stuff like you can't take life for granted, people. I mean, there's kids out here dying every day. Just here in Alabama, we just had a shooting in a mall. An 8-year-old kid, innocent bystander, lost his life. Now, his grandma and loved one has to bury their, you know, grandson and child on Saturday because of people doing crazy things. And it's just, like I said, Rojas and Ken and everybody, it's just, us being, there for each other, and it's just time out for a lot of craziness.
Yeah.
Yes.
I was really lucky a couple years ago to interview my grandma. I asked her, this was 3 years ago, actually 3 years, yeah, 3 years ago. And we went, my mom always picks her up and takes her to her house, and she kept her there for the weekend. And so I brought my cameras, I brought my cheap equipment from back in the day. If I only had what I had now back then. But I remember one of the things she told me when we were done, we were out there for like 4 hours, I think it was, just talking and talking and talking, and I got to record every bit of it. One of the last things my grandma says during that sit down was, "This is going to be really cool for when I go, so that way people can always watch this." And I was like, "Grandma, you're not going anywhere. Not anytime soon." And she's just like, "Are you crazy?" She's like, "I'm 94 years old. How much time?" She's like, "I should have been gone a long time ago." And I'm like, "Why are you trying to leave so much, Grandma?" And her story was she lost her husband when my mom was 5 years old. He got bit by a dog, and the dog had rabies, and it was out in El Salvador, so they didn't have the tests and all that stuff. So he passed when she was young. My aunt, which was one of her 6 kids, she got to bury her. She got to bury a couple friends already. She got to bury a grandkid, my sister. She was telling me, she's like, she's like, I was here during World War II. And she's like, what else do I have to see? And she's like, the only thing that I have yet to witness is a pandemic.
Wow.
And she's just like, I'm done. She's like, I'm ready to go, and I'm ready to go. See his name. My grandpa, his name is Rito. She's like, I'm ready to go see Rito, your grandpa. She's like, I haven't seen him in about 80 some years.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, it's when she started to go downhill was in February of this year. So she wasn't really aware of what was going on already with this pandemic. She knew there was a virus, but didn't know the details. And I remember I did a video chat with her in March. This is now a month before she passed. And one of the things she told me, she's just like, well, I think it's finally my time. She's like, you better be good, because you're going to get one of these. And I was like, oh, Grandma. I'm like, you're still not going nowhere. And she's like, yeah. She's like, this is it. She's like, I don't think I'm going to be here that much longer. And, she's like, you have the video. She's like, go ahead and do your edits, do whatever you need to do. She's like, that burden was on you. And I was like, Grandma, I'm like, it's not a burden. It was a privilege to do that. And she's like, my mom loved the crap out of you. My great grandma. And she's just like, out of everybody, you've always been my favorite also. And I was like, crap. I'm like, don't tell that to everybody, because everyone's gonna get off.
Right.
And she said that the last words that she told me before we ended the video chat, and actually she was falling asleep. She took some medicine, so she was already like, going to sleep. She's like, look. She's like, this is what I want you to do. Whenever you're done editing all that stuff, she's like, I'm guessing it's probably going to be around my birthday. Her birthday's July 14th. And she's like, you guys are probably going to have some kind of memorial or something for me, which is actually this Saturday. And she's like, when you make that video, I want you to tell everybody what happened before the video and what happened after the video. And I want you to tell everybody that everybody needs to keep working hard. Don't give up just because I'm gone. That doesn't mean, I'm the glue to this family. The family is the glue. You guys need to stick together and raise each other up. And I was like, okay, Grandma. And I was like, I'll try my best, And then that was it. She, my mom was there with her, and she fell asleep, and talked to my mom for a second, and then my mom, of course, I asked my mom, I'm like, is this really it, Mom? like, are we for real? And she's like, start editing the video. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
So you could probably imagine how my week's been so far, finishing the edit of the video.
All right. Yes, I understand that. I mean, one thing we do have, we have the good times we've had. Nobody could ever take away the precious memories that we have, the good times we had with that person. Just like, my mom and I was talking about, we didn't get a chance to go to Alabama when my grandma passed. Because pandemic was real bad. Everything was shut down. And then my aunt just passed on the 4th, and my mom was like, I'm thinking about it. And we're all sitting there looking at each other. And I was like, I would like to remember my aunt, how she was. And then that's another thing that's very important. Give them your flowers while you're still here. Always. Give that person their flowers. Big them up, whatever, while they're here.
It was weird because I'm looking at the chat, right?
Mm-hmm.
Something kind of funny. Okay, Aaron 76 made a comment, and then Aaron Frazier came back to back. I'm like, this is the same two people.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I saw both Aaron's came back to back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. I'm sorry.
That's beautiful, guys. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
You're 99 years young. That's wonderful, Aaron. Having a grandmother is a blessing.
Yes, it is.
Having parents is a blessing. My father passed when I was young, so having parents, grandparents, is a blessing.
And
having children, if you have them, is a blessing.
I want to say this too, guys. For those of us that have spouses and significant others and stuff, try not to go to sleep mad. Don't go to sleep mad.
Mm-hmm.
Cause always like I think Rojas touched on that. Either you don't want to go to sleep mad. Try to make things right. That's very important, guys. That's very important. Try not to go to sleep mad, because I'm sure whatever that made you so angry can't be talked out or worked out. And even also through life, guys. Like certain situations. People just a lot of times you'd be surprised at how far a conversation can go, because when you have two people. But then once you get them behind closed doors and you talk, they probably on the same page you're on. They don't want they want to get along as well. But it's just sometimes you just have what you call a meeting of the minds. You just have to just sit down and just talk. And then once you realize that, look, what we were talking about or what it really wasn't that bad. That's what life is about, guys. As long as we go through this life's journey, there's always going to be obstacles and things that we got to accomplish. You know what I'm saying? All through this journey,
Yeah.
So,
Go ahead, sir. My aunt and uncle are long gone.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, no, I'm saying my aunt and uncle are long gone. But I asked them a few years ago. They were married about nearly 70 years, and I asked them what made their marriage last. And this goes for not just your marriage, but other relationships and stuff. One thing they said what made them last is number one, don't go to bed angry, like you just said. Another thing is, when you say sorry without the but, because once you say but, it erases everything you were sorry about.
Thank you.
And when you're sorry about something, dwell on your part of it.
Yeah.
Dwell on what you were sorry about.
Yeah.
Dwell on because the only person you can change at the end of the day is yourself. You can't change anyone else.
Say that again, Sugar Sharon. Preach it, sister.
Yes. At the end of the day, that's the only one you can change is yourself. So when you say sorry, try to say sorry without the but, because when you say but, it erases everything you were sorry about.
Okay, Aaron brought out a good point. Look what Aaron 76 said.
I'm about to click on them.
We just don't talk to each other until the
I
next
guess
day.
that works too.
Yeah, and then sometimes when you can't talk, write a letter. You know, always
Right,
start that
yeah,
letter positive.
yeah.
Say what you mean in the middle of it, and end it positive. That's
Mhm.
always much better. If you can't communicate and you can't talk,
Yeah.
always write it down. You can always. That goes with if your spouse, your significant other, your friend, even friends, you know, and stuff.
Don't
Or if you can't
don't
talk
hang
to
out
each other and
talking.
you're always so hot headed, write a letter. A letter is nothing wrong with old fashioned pencil and paper. Start it off positive, say what you mean in the middle of it. As what's they call that compliment sandwich, I guess. And at
Yep.
the end it positive as you started it.
Hey, Sean, I'm
Mhm.
gonna leave you with this final thing about what me and my wife
Yeah,
do.
because it's
If me and Miss Sonia's into it,
mm-hmm.
like she'll start crying. Then when she started crying, I just put my head down. I start giving her money, whatever I can do to make her stop crying. Then she gonna tell me the other day, she's like, "Shoot, I need to start crying more often, huh?" Yeah, so you know, yeah, but you know, thanks, Rojas, man. You know,
Yes,
that was
thank you
very
for
heartfelt. That was
yes.
very heartfelt, and that's you know what I'm saying, guys. I'm telling you guys, we all got a story, guys. We all got that. This is life. Now, this is life right here. This is
Yes,
life.
it is. This is life. This is life.
This
And
is
we're
life.
going to get ready to wind down because
Yeah.
going on 3 hours. Surprise! It's been a while since we had a 3 hour show, but
But this had to happen. This had to
yes, it
happen.
was. It's very necessary. And I appreciate everybody for blessing my panel today, for coming through. Marcos, Rojas, Shownuff, Quentin, uh, Hustler TV. I appreciate each and everybody. And I'm the same as Kim. I love each and everybody in this community. And at the end of the day, whether we want to agree with it or not, we are sisters and brothers and screaming and stuff. We may not always get along. We may have it out sometime and stuff. But at the end of the day, if we can apologize and we can come together, say what we say, and leave it at that, that's the best way to do it.
Yep.
You
And
know.
Sharon, look at Shelly Shell.
Right.
Okay. Well, I wish I could cry and get money from my husband. I walk around crying all the time.
I would call my wife
know.
in here right now, you know, just to verify that. But she had just bust out crying, Rojas.
Yeah.
That is the
Yes,
the
thank you,
arguing, and I just
bittersweet.
start doing what I can do, give her money and stuff, and she be like, okay.
That's funny.
You do your wife like that, Rojas?
The what?
If
If
your
she
wife
start
start
crying, you
crying,
just
you
give
give her
her.
money.
No, she don't cry. She just gives me the look.
Right. Yeah.
I just get
Rojas
the
said, no, that don't work for me.
Then I'm like,
boy. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh boy.
But yeah, with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and wind down the show. We appreciate everyone that came, and we're gonna start with you, Marcos, as usual, because you know you're number one. We gotta start with you.
Thanks for having me. Have a good morning, night, afternoon. See you all next time.
Okay, Cam.
Yo, everybody, I say this every morning, so y'all should get used to. Y'all should be used to it by now. Thank you for joining the show. Thank you for talking life with us, talking tech with us. We got a little emotional at the end there, but it needed to be said, so we did what we did, and thank you all for listening and supporting Sharon and the boss man Ken, Rojas, Shona. Thanks for coming through. Love y'all, and we'll see you tomorrow morning. Peace.
Be here.
Yes. Kim.
Pin or Ken?
Pin.
Me. Okay. Thank you all for coming out, guys. We appreciate you. Appreciate all our guests, Hustler, Rojas, Shownuff, Quentin. On behalf of MS7 and our queen, see you on the next one. Peace.
Yes. Rojas.
Thanks for having me. I want to say I hope this has helped somebody. But I'm going to challenge everybody as soon as this is over, pick up the phone, text somebody,
Yes.
tell them you love them. Like, look, sis, that's my
Click on
sister. I'm
My
like,
sister.
Love you.
Over there right now.
Love you.
My sis too. We're talking
Yes.
about food, but yeah, she got out there
Rojas
too.
told us to chill your body. Baby.
So,
Baby.
just
No. No, the way he
you know,
said,
just hit
say
somebody
it.
up after the show's over, and you know, appreciate you guys all. And yeah, it's I always end my shows, and this is something I preach on. You guys take care and take care of each other. And yeah, please, yeah. Thank you,
Yes.
Sharon.
Oh, you're more than welcome. You know you're welcome here anytime. Real quick before you go, could you remind everybody what time you're coming on tonight and
do that.
about your piano?
It's gonna be at 7 p.m. Eastern time.
So that's
And
six.
today we're talking 4, 5, 6, 7. Today we're talking about the definition of being a cord cutter. Like, what makes you a cord cutter? Does that mean I don't have a cable box, but I have Spectrum Mobile? Does that mean you're a cord cutter? So it's gonna be a good convo tonight.
Sounds great. Pen?
Much love, everybody. For those of you that came out this morning and support the show, everybody in the chat, everybody that came on the panel. We love and respect you all. Remember, I said this in the past, but I feel like it needs to be said again. Tough times don't last. Tough people do, and we'll make it through this for sure. Peace out, everybody. Much love.
Hey Sharon, can we read Trooper's message?
Yes, definitely, for sure. For sure. We all have stories. Stay safe. God bless you all. Life is too short. What you make it. Peace to my peeps. Nothing but love. Yes, we have nothing but love for you too, Trooper. We love you. Love everything you do so much.
Thank you, Trooper.
Hey, Trooper, go wash that ass.
And here's you guys, make sure you go over there, like, share, subscribe, hit that bell icon so you get all his notifications.
Every time I hear that, it should get Trooper $100 every time somebody say that. That's his signature right there.
Also, yes, make sure you go over there and friends don't let friends miss Rojas show.
Facts.
And also,
even though I missed last week.
I did, and I'm sorry. I did not make it home in time, but I'm not going anywhere today, so I will be here for the show today. But I did watch the replay. I did catch the replay, bro. No, I was there. No, I was on Next Level. You called me out on that one. But anyway, with that being said, I'd like to thank everybody for coming, for showing support. Thank everybody who have brought me to 400 subscribers, and I'd like to thank everyone for being here today. This show was very therapeutic. We started off talking about Spectrum and how they want to do the data cap, and we ended up with a very much needed conversation. And I'd like to thank everyone once again who came out, who blessed my panel, because you could have been anywhere else, but you chose to be here, and I really do appreciate it. And we'll be back again tomorrow morning at 9:35. I'm sorry, for the MS7 morning show. And this is Tricky Sharon, and we are out. Oh, and if you haven't on the way out, make sure you press that like button, share, subscribe, hit that bell icon, and with that bell icon, press all so you get all of my notifications of when we go live. And friends don't let friends miss the MS7 morning show. Peace.
Peace. Love y'all.
Peace out.
Love you.
Deuces.